don't know what you do. You stop thinking now. You stop thinking. You stop thinking. No, 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 no. Okay. Now we've reached the point of negotiation. I don't know what you do. I see that you have noted my influence. That's not what you said. Well, I win. You lose. Every time. What am I doing here? Why am I doing it? What is my objective? You haven't a clue. Get a security badge from the kitchen office. Is this the kitchen office?
It says base carving, but it was also waiting for some ice to dry.
Did I get it? What did I get? Drink Fizzy Faz. Hey kids, do you like Fizzy Faz? Think you can drink a flavor of Fizzy Faz in one day? Take the Superstar Challenge. Grape, lemonade, cherry. Your Faz Watch keeps track of all your purchases. Drink them all. Be first. The raddest kid on your block. Be you do. Apparently I was
dry.
Fizzy Faz. Whatever. I don't even know. Is there a badge in here?
Usually have a fan for this. But I don't. Copyrighted, so I'm gonna turn that down.
Not helpful. Oh, well, don't come in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so where is this kitchen? Oh, that door. That door. There's a door.
I'm smelling it. Oh, that's what I want to do.
Oh.
Let's put some sealant on it.
Okay, all right, perfect. Well, this is security on. Ooh. Security badge. Can I have that, please? Very cute. What is that? What's that picture all about? No. Oh, security badges allow access through numbered security doors. Player secured levels.
Hi, Kalai. Oh my gosh. I'm fulfilling a patron request to do a live stream of carving the base because they needed a bit more help, like really understanding it. So I had offered to do a live stream and just, carve the base. So here I am. But also I'm doing like 10 other things, like I'm trying to paint these eyes. And while they're in the middle of drying, I'm like going back and forth, back and forth. So that's the frat now. Gotta start cutting this. And I'm going to try to put this on camera properly so you guys can see what I'm doing. So, Mark, you might be too loud. But anyway, so I'm just gonna explain this as if I'm talking to the person who actually requested this video. So anyway, my bases, I like them very rounded, so I literally just cut off all the edges as my first thing. So I've gotten to this part of the base. This is going to be the upcoming premade. I wish I made the snout a little longer, but also I'm like, it's fine. Most of my fursuits are shorter snouts anyway. But it was a dog, but then I was like, oh no wait, I just want to make it a little more shorter, longer like a dog. Anyway, but yeah, I have this part of the base, so I'm going to be trimming. So as I said before, just start trimming the edges. So just take off a raw edge and cut it at a triangular. I say triangular, but yeah, basically just start cutting off all the raw edges. And I like to do is start on the outside and then go to the inside. So just go all the way around. Yes. Probably should have connected the mouse first, but oh well. I'll do that in a minute. Actually, I won't do that right now. I should do that. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll just cut this to go into the mouth. Anyway. But all that in a bag of chips. Oh my god, Calda! I was just opening up YouTube to get so funny! Did you say lunch? So funny. I just ate lunch. I usually do this after lunch, so I have to read the comments on my other phone, and then just do the live from here. So anyway, I'm just carving a base because it was a request by a patron of mine. So I'm just doing a little base carving. So again, just take those edges and cut them all off. Because you don't need them and you don't want them. Okay, so it should look like this. Like, as you can see, I just cut off the edges like that. And it should look like this. So this is where you would start like just making it into the shape that you want, like rounding it out. So once you cut off all the edges, you take the other edges and you just kind of trim those edges and just keep going down until it starts to like smoothen out. So, and this is where you could just go for it. And it actually helps if you angle your scissors, like how, like you're gonna just like, I can't words, I can really only kind of show, but angle your scissors in like in the shape of how you want your base. So instead of cutting like directly at it, just cut along with the base and how you want it smooth. It's like basically cutting like this is what I'm saying. So cut like this and then do the same here and it'll cut off all the pieces that are sticking out. So, you know, it should end up being like this where you can't cut it at all. So if you're still cutting, there's still some jagged edges. I explained that so well. In the words I tried to explain it. But yeah, I'll probably only be streaming for a few, maybe like 2 hours or so. Not gonna be super long. But this pre-made is the one that I bought off my friend Fenton, who I absolutely loved when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, now I don't have to make a pre-made, because as much as I like designing characters, sometimes you just don't want to do it. And that like takes extra time. So I'm like, oh, I can just buy this, support my friend, and then I don't have to worry about it. Which is what I do usually sometimes. If like my friends have available pre-mades around the time I'm making a pre-made, I'm like, oh, let me just do that. It's 10 times better. Which I'm sure a lot of makers do, especially if they're like fursuit friendly, because they did have another character that I'm sure y'all can actually like see what's going on, because I'm gonna angle that down a bit more. Okay. He had another pre-made, but or adopt, what I'm trying to say. But I had to look at the colors, and I was like, I can match the colors of the blue one more than I can the brown one, because there are very limited colors when you use the same color but different tones. So just like, you know, if you're making adopts and you're trying to make them fursuit friendly, don't use the same tone, don't use the same color and then just use different tones, because it is very rare you will find the tones that you need for a fursuit. Or just go straight to a website and be like, oh, this color is available, use it. I'll look at the comments in a minute. I'm just trying to focus. I don't know if y'all can hear Markiplier in the back, but he is there in the back. Also, you should wear a mask, but also I just don't really feel like doing it right now. And this is me who got something stuck up my nose yesterday. Not fursuit stuff, something else. When I was just like, it was food. I coughed, and it went up my nose, and I was like, frick! And it made me panic yesterday. But I got it out, so. But anyway, yeah, you should definitely wear a mask when doing this stuff, but I'm gonna set a bad example. Oh well, it is what it is. As long as I at least tell you to make sure you do it. Like, I have a mask over there, just say la vie. I need to like, I'm trying to like, okay, maybe if I back up, okay, I'll just back up a little bit and then turn the camera this way. Okay, that's better. To make sure you all can see that. It's like down at my legs. Anyway. Now y'all can see. Actually, this is some actual behind the scenes of like what it looks like when I'm just sitting here working on fursuits. Like all the cutting and stuff. It's just a lot of this. And then somehow the shape turns into an aminal. I still feel like this is not like, just angle it more down. Excuse me as I adjust you guys.
Distraction there, but while
Sorry.
oh, that's not a trap.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
it's not
better?
a trap at all.
Okay, I think this one. Not those scissors. I have so many pairs of scissors, it's actually crazy. Like, this was actually my first pair of fursuit making scissors, but then my family used them for other stuff, and I was like, okay, these are now my everything else scissors, like paper, because now they don't work on fabric. So, fabric scissors are for fabric people. Please stress that to anyone who comes across your scissors. Which I had to stress to them. I was like, guys.
Where am I? Where are you? I'm nowhere. I'm in the void. I'm gone. Disappeared off the ether.
I was actually about to watch The Iron Giant because that's one of my favorite movies. Because it's free right now. Not that I don't have a platform that I could actually just watch it without ads, but it's free with ads on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I'm on YouTube. But also, I obviously can't watch it while I'm streaming because I will get copyrighted. Not that this probably won't get copyrighted with Mark in the background. Most of my streams get copyrighted anyway, but I don't really care. Anyway, let me just quickly look at these comments. I love your content. This is a special treat. Oh, you're a special treat! Any good company around your life came a great time. Aww. Oh, I saw Chloe. My condolences and kisses and hugs. Mwah. And then, just know that I love you so very much. Okay, they keep looking the same. That's what I run into. Oh, speaking of Key is actually sitting back there. I'm waiting on her. Oh my god, I'm waiting on her gray fur to come in, like from How Fabric, and I'm just like, How Fabric is so much a last resort for me, but whenever they have a color that I don't have, I just have to go with them. But my goodness, How Fabric is... Ooh. I'm not going to say they're not reliable, but I did not get my order, and I paid for it, and of course, like with any fursuit maker, like, or person who doesn't get their order, it's not... Once it's at the mail, it just is what it is, but man, that messed me up. Like, that pissed me off. I can't be mad at them, though. But I can't be mad at them for, like, taking forever to ship stuff out. And I'm just like, guys, oh my god. Big Z Fabric is over here shipping this out. But also, again, can't blame them. They're a small company. And all that in a bag of chips. I have to wear glasses and a mask. No, yeah, I actually have to wear glasses, too. But I don't. Yeah, Hal is, like, a major hit and miss. They're good, and sometimes they're not. And it's just, like, very last resort for me. I will find a color elsewhere before I go to Hal, but Key's fur, main fur color is from Hal. But what was a good thing is that I cut out all her pieces except for her feet, paws, and her feet and her paws, and just like the palm part. So I got her whole head cut out, and the only thing I have to cut out like is like the neck or something. Yeah, speaking of Big Z Fabric, I literally have a box over there. You can't see it, but like they deliver so fast. Thank you for them. Not to mention here in Georgia, like everybody just ships fast for some reason. Like I don't even get this stuff this fast when I'm at home. I don't know what it is. They just don't like Texas or something. Which I can't blame them, but also it's okay. I love Texas. Texas is my girl. Sometimes. Okay. And now let me actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Anywho, so now. Oh, okay. Alright, so now this is what it's looking like after I've, cut it up. Look, beautiful, stunning. Look at that. I mean, it's not like smooth, but like, it's smooth enough. Like, it's got the, it's getting the idea of where you're trying to go. So now that this is like, feeding into this, you start shaping this part, however you want, blah, 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 all that in a bag of chips. Now, I did do something new with the eyes. I kind of overlapped where this foam is, because I'm going to cut inward, so I can kind of, like, because sometimes I have a problem with the eyes, like, you need, like, extra extra foam on the inside, so I kind of overlapped it, and I'm going to cut, like, inwards, so it can actually, like, encompass the eye. So, Hopefully that worked. Oh, speaking of eyes. These are dry. I will get back to those in a minute. Look how pretty they are. Nice and purple. I love purple. It's my favorite color.
I don't get you.
Okay.
I don't get you and your teleporting ass.
Oh, jeez. I knocked the chair with me. Can you describe the steps to what? To make mouthpieces again, please. Mouthpieces as in this? Like a muzzle? Or like the bottom of the mouth? Like, what are we talking here?
How are you over there?
Because I can definitely explain that for you. Just let me know which, or if you're just talking about the whole mouth in general. Looks like I'm taking off big old chunks, but it's for a reason. When you do get to this mouth part, though, that's where you start, like, you could just, like, straight up cut this at a... let's see if I can get, like, a good angle on this. Like that, okay. You can just, like, at right here, I'll even draw it. Right here, you're gonna cut, like, all that off at just, like, a diagonal. So it can... Can't see. Yeah. So it can just, like, feed into the mouth. And then... like right here, just to give you an idea of how I cut, I want the mouth to start like curving, like my chin actually. I want it to start like coming down and not just be bulky. So I will just cut all of that off at an angle and start shaping it to go like that. So it's like a high cheek instead of like a low cheek, you know? Anywho. Okay, muzzle. So for the muzzles, it really is just dependent on the type of species you're making. I literally just take two, I think it's 3-inch. I think this is 3-inch foam. 2 3-inch foam pieces. No, this is 2-inch. Actually, let me double check before I tell you the wrong thing. You could use any. Okay, it is 3-inch. Okay, so it is 3-inch. I just take 2 pieces of 3-inch foam, 1, 2, glue them together, and to the shape that it is. Let me go grab the template piece. Here's the template piece. So this is literally just like that, and then you just take 2 of them, glue them together. And so it really just depends on how you're trying to shape the muzzle. Because this is a dog, this is just like the base muzzle right now. This is not going to look like this by the end of it because I want to take it in, kind of be shaped like this, 3D wise. So here's the nose or whatever. And then I'm going to come out like this and then like this. So it's actually going to end up looking like that. I still have more to cut, and I'm even going to like cut a little more down here like that. So it's going to look like this. Like, yeah, like this. So this is just the base muzzle right now. When it comes to making fursuits, it is just a lot of patience and shaping. And looking at the reference sheet. So the reference sheet given to my friend, it has a very specific face shape, and I want to make it very doggish. Like, I tend to do stuff like very cutesy and stuff like that, but I have been trying to like really hone in on shaping like muzzles and stuff like dog-like. So a great example is Husker. Husker has a really thick and dog-like muzzle, and that was because the artist who made the reference sheet wanted him to look super like masculine and manly. So I took, I looked at that reference sheet and really like focused on like shaping his muzzle. So muzzles are, you know, they're not like super, you know, complex. It's just about looking at the reference sheet and really playing with the shape that you want. Because if I cut too much of this off, like, I would just add more. And you can even see where I'm going with the shape if I just kind of cover it. It's going to look very doggish after I, like, really, you know, cut these off. But again, I'm still working on the sides. So that's the best way I can explain a muzzle at this moment, because I'm not physically building the muzzle. So when I make another base and I physically start with the muzzle, I'll come on another live and I'll show you like how I do the muzzles, if it helps. I mean, so hopefully that helped as much as it could with just trying to explain like how I kind of do the muzzles. But muzzles are very... Oh, and it also is like, you know, just
Well, that was useless. Why would I have gone
really
that
focus
way?
on the type of, you know, shape that you're trying to get. Because a lot of fursuits are very stylized very differently. So, you know. Also, if Mark gets annoying, I can turn on music and, you know, just let y'all jam out to it. Although I will get demonetized. I'm just kidding, I really don't care about being monetized for live streams.
Because it will help you understand my slow descent into madness as I desperately search for a way
Is
out.
there a mosquito in here? I'm gonna be really upset. I've gotten bit by a lot of mosquitoes recently, and I'm not happy about it. And here's another example. Take this, put it right here, and then cut that, and then you're gonna cut all that off at a diagonal, and then cut all this off at another diagonal. And here I am showing you how I do it. Snip, 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 snip. You see all those giant chunks coming off? Snip, 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 snip. See it? It's beautiful. See, look at the shape. Wait, okay. Look how the shaping is coming out. You see where his cheeks used to be down? I was gonna put this on. Like, oh my god. I'm like reversing. Anyway, see how his cheeks used to be down here? It used to be like this thick. Now it's this thick. It's like right up against it. Anyway. So that's how shaping works, kids. Anywho. Alright, we're still going. I'm trying to like... You can see how I'm just like maneuvering, just trying to get this. Here, what if I turn it this way? But like, turn it this way. Hey, there's that box. And then back up. I think this is like a better angle, but I'm trying to get it like close enough to the thing so you can see. And this is really just for one person, my patron, who was like, hey, could you help me with like carving the base? And I was like, I'm trying. Because I can't do it like this, because I physically, I have to like look at it, so, you know, I'm trying my best. And also, don't be afraid to cut foam off, because you can always add more. Like, now, if you're, you know, even if you're working with, like, tight margins where it's like you bought this foam and you're, like, scared that you have to buy more, that's just the reality of the situation until you, like, get used to, like, not making as many errors. So, you know, don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, to Clawley's point about wearing goggles, I have to wear goggles sometimes too. I have like physical glasses on, but I have to put goggles over my glasses. So you get it. What size foam should I purchase to start my first mascot project? I highly recommend buying that right there. One sheet of 1 inch foam. 1 inch foam is just good for everything. You can make a whole fursuit head out of 1 inch foam. Like, you really can. I just use variations of foam because I like it better and I don't have to waste time like cutting it. But 1 inch foam is great, and use foamfactory.com because you will get it so much cheaper. Like, even for a roll that size lasts me an entire year and like 5-6 fursuits. Like, that company is amazing. So foamfactory.com, and then get a 1 inch poly foam, not luxury foam, you don't have to get luxury, just poly foam, medium density. That's what I use. I love it with all my heart. It's good stuff. Anyway. But yeah, if you're starting like little projects or anything, 1 inch foam is just good for all around, so you don't have to buy a whole bunch of other foams. And you get so much of it. I mean, you could get a half yard, but honestly, just commit to the full. No, actually, well, it depends on the project. So, you know, buy a half yard to begin with if you don't need too much, but it also still probably is a lot just to have the half yard.
The teleportation I could do without. Oh, what the hell? Where am I? Freddy. What is this?
So once you start getting up here to the eye, I keep putting over here instinctively, so I'm gonna start. So once you get to the eyes,
Well, I guess I'll save again.
once you get to the eyes, or just up here, this is where I start. So I like my, I do my bases like I do my art. So I like to have a cheek, and then kind of come up at a angle toward the top of the head, so it goes like this. Like if I had to put it into perspective. So like here's the top of the head, goes around, comes down diagonally, comes around the cheek, and then feeds back in. So it's like a weird shape. It's not a weird shape. It's just it's how I shape things. Actually, I could just draw it for you. So.
Why are you telling me to go that way when there's nothing there? Why? Why are you telling me to go that way?
So like here's the cheek, and then I come up, and that's diagonal. So like that. That's how I like to do my faces. So, because if you haven't noticed, my fursuits are they have cheeks and like big smiles. I don't know, I just really like them having big smiles. It's cute to me. May not ever be everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. Also, I really don't know how. Well, with this one, I actually did lessen the smile a little bit because I wanted to see if, because usually I go like really close back here, but I think, I was just testing it, seeing if I could like make the smile a little less, not too much like, but What happened? What are these monies? Boy, I wish I had all that money. Send me $1,000. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Now, if someone was like super rich, I'd be like, oh yeah, go ahead and donate me that $1,000. Go ahead and slide in. You want to be my sugar daddy? Yes, please, sweetie. I'm kidding.
And everything and the door actually opens. So of course, I'm supposed to go this way. However,
also, the sounds of the snipping is quite satisfying. So.
What I do after that? Who knows?
Also, I don't know if Cobalt's still here, but I'll bring Key on camera in a minute after I finish this up. Is she over there just minding her business? Have you ever made a Minions mascot? I have not. And, I mean, if paid to do it, sure, but I'm not just going to make it out of my free will.
So the door doesn't door? I'm fine.
The only thing I make out of free will is cosplay that I actually like, of characters that I like.
Fine. I got hyperspeed Chica here. I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm fine.
I have to start shaping that a little more. You guys I keep moving over here. I don't know why. Instinctively. I want to say thank you for your tutorials. Your tutorials were so helpful for my first fursuit head. I'm still working on it, but I'm so nervous but excited how it'll look with fur. Oh my gosh, you're very welcome, and I'm so proud of you for making your first fursuit head. And don't be nervous. Trust me, it's gonna be okay. Like, you are gonna do great for your first fursuit head. And sometimes you just gotta go for it. You just gotta be like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. You gotta believe in yourself and be like, I can't cuss, but I was about to say F it. But screw it, you got this. Just be like, screw it, I can do it. I believe. And trust. And actually, if you actually like sit there and believe in yourself and convince yourself that it's gonna look good, it'll look 10 times better than what you think it's gonna come out to be, just from the belief. Like, you gotta manifest it. Gotta manifest that. I hope y'all can see. Okay, yeah, you can see. Okay. Sorry. Just really want these angles to be good so the person on Patreon can physically see what's going on. But as you can tell, this is just hours of snip, snip, snip. Snippy, snippy.
I thought that there might have been something about that trash compactor. Is that what I'm supposed to do? And I'm not supposed to go this way?
But also, I'm gonna trust.
Because that would make a lot of sense. I can't go
Really
this
quickly,
way.
I'm gonna move you guys just a
Finding
little
something,
bit
and I
more
know that there's more than
upwards.
just a hanging button. Ooh, it said something about following the
Just a
cables.
little bit.
What did you mean? Wait, no, come back here.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I think that's a lot better. And then I just angle this a little more. Okay. I think that's better. Yeah, I like this better. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I don't know what I was just saying, but yeah.
Kitchen storage room.
Oh yeah, I was saying something about like this. Yeah, this is just
The cable.
many hours of snip, snip, snip.
Cable. Follow the cable.
So now look at him. Look, he's turning out a lot more rounded. Exactly how I want.
Cable.
I like my stuff nice and cute. And then make sure you like physically look at it like in front of your face so it's looking good. Like I'm noticing on this side, I need to cut some more. So I'm like, I need to even that out.
Gray. Gray. I have no idea.
Oh, speaking of, not just to talk about me and stuff. How is y'all's day? How are y'all doing? How are you guys? What have you guys been up to? I'm just doing this. I'm just working. As a matter of fact, everyone should just tell me what their favorite movie is and why. Because I would be interested in that. You want to know my favorite movies? Like, I have 6, actually. I have 6 favorite movies. I don't know how that happened. I think the camera was just like, huh? You want to tell me favorite movies? Look at me. Okay, my 6 favorite movies. Nazca Valley of the Wind, Atlantis, Disney version, Treasure Planet, Disney version, what was the other one? I have 6 favorite movies, I don't even know. The Iron Giant, really, how do I not know my favorite movies? I sometimes forget the last 2. The Shape of Water and The Prince of Egypt. Those are my 6 favorite movies. I love them so much. You would think one of them would be Transformers. It's actually not. Now, if I have a favorite Transformers series, it's Transformers Prime. Freaking love it. And then a close second is Transformers Animated, because that's the first one I ever saw. But my actual favorite show is Bob's Burgers. I love Bob's Burgers. That is my favorite all-time show. I love Bob's Burgers! And now this makes me excited to know you guys' favorite movies. Because, oh my gosh! Oh, I gotta adjust my camera again. Why did you fall? You stupid. Okay. That might be 2. Oh my god. Stay. Okay, stay. Stay. Adjust that real quick. Cats Don't Dance is one of my many favorite animated inspirations. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. And I don't know why, but you saying that, instantly, I'm like, why does Clawy literally look like the main character cat? I forget his name, but literally. It's not Sawyer. Sawyer's the girl. I forget the dude cat's name. But literally, Clawy looks like him. I love it. Okay. We are actually at a good place now. We're at a good place. I can actually start working on the muzzle now, so I can kind of show y'all how I shape the muzzle now. So let me move this back up this way. Okay. Make this down a little. Okay. So as I said for the schmuzzle, I'm going to cut more of that off and then cut some of the inside of the mouth off. So let me get in a good angle to do that. So. God, that's such a weird angle. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off because I want it to feed into the smile and go up. So I'm just going to do a full-on cut you off. And I already glued it on, but simple as that to just take the glue, cut it off. So look, now it's more of a smile. He's like, and this part is just like, Now, I will say there are a lot of people who keep it like this, and then their suits have just like they have an open mouth, but then just a grin on the side, which I think that is so cute. I actually love that style so much. I just don't do it. Cabin is one of my top favorite horror movies. I was like, what kind of, but duh, horror movie. I was like, Cabin sounded like a horror movie. I was like, oh, just kidding. Thank you for the encouragement. I started using a box knife blade to shave the foam down because scissors hurt my fingers. Yeah, no. You have to have some kind of dexterity to use scissors. I've been working my arms and wrists for years. Like, I have other scissors, but these scissors have been the best, and I still haven't replaced them. No, I've replaced them, but I just can't work with any other scissors. Like, I have to use these. Like, I will have to get another pair of these when these break, because these have just been my most comfortable. Look at me. Okay, don't do that. But you get me. Lion King 94, Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, Lion King 94. Pirates of the Caribbean 3, and then Brother Bear. That's amazing. I love Brother Bear. That's definitely an underrated one. Brother Bear was a good one. Okay, we all just talked about Sitka. Sitka. I'm just kidding. But he was very handsome, so. Kenai was just cute. He was cute in the face. And then their other brother, not my cup of tea. It was really just the mustache. It was just the weird tiny mustache. Just cut it off, man. Cut it off. Okay, some of this needs to come off. I said I was doing the muzzle, but I always like, wait, hold on. Give me a minute, there's some more. Okay. Okay, next I'm going to put on the eyebrows and then put on more cheek, but I'll do that in a minute. I like how bouncy this is. Oh, I could carve some of the inside of the eye. No. I was actually going to finish the eyes before I even touch the carving toward the eye. So, because I want to try something new. Which usually I'll put the eyes in very last, and I haven't even made the eyes. Like, I'll finish the entire base and then work with the eyes, but I'm going to make the eyes first, and then kind of place them where I want, and then start shaping around them. Because I've never done that before, so I want to try that. Anyway, we get back to the muzzle. So, I'm going to turn this a little bit this way so you can see the table. So I'm going to work on the table a bit. Okay. So, cut more of this off. Just make sure it's relatively even. And if you're trying to get your bases like super even, trust me, sometimes they will not be as even as you want them to be. Like, even with this base, it's not as even as I want it to be, and it's really, it's like messing with me, and I'm just like, God, but it's just a very little minor mess up that I made toward the beginning, and I was like, it's fine, just, you know how to fix this stuff, just suck it up. Okay, so I'm gonna take off some of the schnoz. So, since I already drew it out, I can give you an idea. So, since I made this sketch of how I want the muzzle, I just need to know that this is where the point is going to be. So I need to make sure I'm cutting slanted up this way, and it feeds into this point so I can get that shape. And now I have to do that all on the other side.
Alright, that's completely unhelpful.
Just come across all the way. I'm trying to do it so y'all can see. And it's only going to be so even, so, you know, be kind to yourself. It's... Shut it, Crow.
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Oh, look at that. He shut it. No, he didn't.
Was that you, Roxanne?
Okay. So, something like that. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to make it perfect. I'm going to force it to be perfect. And now that I'm looking at it, even the mouth is slightly off. Ah! Okay, I can fix that. It's fine. If you ever thought fursuit making was easy, it's not. It's a lot of... Well, I care personally about how the base is going to look because the base is going to be your entire... It is going to be... It is your centerpiece. Like, believe it or not, bodysuits, sure, fine. But the head is your, like, what people are drawn to first. So, I just try to make sure I do right by the fursuit heads, for sure. This is bold as hell of me to just go at it like this, but I got it. I just said, just cut off, just do it. I actually don't have to do too much of this. I'm gonna have to cut some of this hair, this mouth off.
Definitely an electrical shock would help things move, I guess. What did I get?
And a lot of it isn't always just like taking big chunks off. I just know how to take big chunks off because I know exactly what I want, but you know, sometimes it's definitely about like getting those little snips in where you can.
Was I supposed to go this way?
Because the big chunks are going to get rid of a lot of foam fast. That's just a given. So just be careful when you do that, but definitely just...
Maybe. No, the other way's blocked off too. No, it's got to be...
Yeah,
It was right in front of you where that save was. Of course that save was... No, the save is not
so
there.
see how it's kind of like turning into that?
Talking about there was something else there.
So now it actually looks like, you know, those pieces are shaved off. I'm not going to go too far in.
Am I dumb? Oh no. The dumbness. It's creeping back into my brain. Oh no.
And something that definitely helps is to like make sure you kind of do them to the sides at the same time. So once you do one side, do the other side, and then go back and forth and back and forth. It helps a lot. Just to get, when you're trying to get things even.
Of course. This opens. Yes, yes.
I will get to those comments in a second.
Yes. I didn't see the signs at first.
Yeah, I'm gonna like this muzzle a lot.
Oh, a Roxy balloon. Now, what exactly am I supposed to do with these collectibles? I know that you're giving me collectibles, but what am I supposed to do with them? That's what
I mean, that's also why I really don't wear a mask when I do this, because I'm just like, I need to blow things like almost constantly. I'm just like, move, get out of the way, move. Although I could just get a fan, since I left it at home, so
somewhere here there's a stack
I will.
of boxes. Those clearly need level 4, as is evident. And there's a stack of boxes somewhere here.
Make sure you look at it.
Hey, okay.
Because even though it's coming up to a little pointed area, I still like it rounded. So I'm not gonna like completely make it like a diagonal, like a hexagon or something. It's like side, side, straight across. Like it's gonna be nice and curved. And so it's also important, like, right now, the nose is pretty flat. Like, it's flat like that. So you want to take off these edges right here and kind of blend them back so it's not just like a pig nose. So you want to blend it back to make it look not like a pig nose. Anywho, how much you spent just for foam? Because I get mine at Foam Factory, it's a lot cheaper than going to Joann or something. I brought that from home, but then I did have to buy some foam for like the feet paws, and then like the half-inch foam for this. This half-inch foam for like a whole yard, and I'm talking it's a big yard. It might have actually been half a yard. I don't know, but it was like so much for $6. So yeah, and I think it's like $50 for that giant sheet on the floor. Not even. Actually, it's $24, I think. So I usually get like 2 of those. So you don't spend a lot. Like you spend like very little when getting foam. Like it's actually great. Hearing FNAF gameplay in the background reminds me of my first cosplay I made. It was a fun time, Foxy. Thinking back, I think that was a sign of the future. Yeah, usually it is that. Yeah. This, I actually wasn't gonna watch this today. I was watching Mark's new Mimic this morning, and then this just came on in autoplay, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was actually gonna watch Firewatch. If you haven't watched Mark's playthrough of Firewatch, good stuff. I love that video.
Okay, I'll do my best.
That's like a comfort video of mine, or a comfort series of mine when I'm watching Mark. I love his Firewatch one. Because I watched that in college when I was procrastinating. And I was just like, oh yes, Markiplier, yes. Let me just go and procrastinate my homework. Let me watch Mark instead. He's got a new playthrough. Y'all get it. Y'all understand. We've all been there. Just depends on which YouTuber it is for you. For me, it's Murky Shirky.
Something tells me that's gonna become a pile of goop in my pocket. But oh well. Shove it down there with the shirt and the balloon. I'm sure that no one's gonna be able to find me with all this confetti dangling off my back. Save point. I'm sure that this isn't ominous and will be perfectly timed compared to all the other save spots. Okay, I need to get to the rehearsal room, find a backstage pass, parks and services.
So start doing a little bit more like
Are
intricate
you
work.
lost?
No.
Are you lost?
I'm here. No, not in the pooper. There's an animatronic only pooper. Do you guys poop? Chica eats. What? Just happened. Okay. Alright. Didn't want to hear
Hair don't get in my way now. I have to actually like cut off a lot of the mouth when I start getting toward.
Okay, well it's very dark. What does the map say about this area? Okay. Nothing. Something. Nothing.
Scoot in closer so I'm not.
What's for dinner? Yeah, what's for dinner?
All the ads that YouTube shows now is just like straight up disrespectful. And it's not even like the fact that they show ads. It's the fact that it's just like one after the other and you can't even skip it. And it's just, and it gives you a prompt to like skip in 36 minutes. And I'm like, just don't even show me that. Just play the video.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now, pay later. Flexible payment options.
Excuse me.
Mystery. How did this recorder stay so fresh?
Oh, throws it on the floor.
Is it the transfer resistant and waterproof up to 36-hour wear? We may never know. L'Oreal Paris
You may
3
never
second
know.
settings, yet infallible.
I swear you're the sunshine I ever seen.
Oh, so you see how I'm holding this base at 700 different angles? Always look at your base from multiple angles because trust me, it helps. Just to know all the little...
Okay, so you're all the way over there by that door.
So you know that your fursuit looks good from every angle.
These guys.
Because someone could look at you from the left and be like, why do you look like that? You look wonky.
As I'm. Okay. Well, good.
You can't hide forever.
Which way you go? Okay, you're over there. That's fine. I think you're stomping around in the round there. I think this guy's about to spin around the other side. Yeah, I think you're looping. I'm willing to bet this door has like a security badge requirement. It's also blocked off, so I'm just dumb. Ooh, I saw my outline flash red for a moment. Why would it do that? I think I must have to go through this over here. Because otherwise, why would it say it? It's not blocked. Surely I can go through.
Okay.
Level 4 clearly. It's obvious.
See.
Okay, well, oh boy. Can I run? Okay. Just gonna hide over here. I don't think she saw me. The music was toning down a bit before I got in here, so that means I'm safe. Right? That's how that works. There's no way in hell. that I would ever find
Alright. Except for this needs to be cut.
me. Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
So this is good for now.
How's that narcissism coming along? Good, great.
This needs to be cut as well.
Great. So, seems safe so far. I'm only assuming I'm in
Okay.
the right direction.
Beautiful, stunning, cute, very doggish. Wouldn't you agree? Excuse me.
Come this way. No.
Cough. It's a gum. I got a piece of foam on my nose. This is why you wear a mask.
Oh no, you went farther down. Okay, but you're gonna loop back, and when you do, I'll be able to hop out of here. Easy peasy.
Excuse me, I'm checking my phone. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
this is a little bit
Now,
tense.
since I really have no more work, I mean, I have plenty of work to just like sit here and like
Okay.
do more carving, but you move on to like getting the cheeks.
I can make it to this high
So-
if I need to.
This is this cheek part. This is the cheek part of the template that I use to get this side of the face, so I'll just take it again. Where's my marker? I'll just take it again, line it up. Oh wait, no. I'm gonna do the eyebrows first.
Is this another?
Take it and draw them their eyebrows. They don't have to be perfect, just, however you want them to look.
Thinking the last one, but apparently.
And then you can continue to shape them and whatnot.
Should have got it. Now is garden time. Hi, bud. Hey, how you doing? No. There's no need.
You said I can find a backstage pass around here somewhere.
Yeah, around here somewhere. I gotta worry about other things, Greg. Greg, you seem
There you go.
cognizant of the
Then
current
test
situation.
it out, see if it looks good.
I'm safe, because that was a long
I'm gonna cut a little bit
then it's gonna be
more.
a real big problem.
No, wait, because I'm gonna put it down a little bit.
Now that I'm saved,
Okay, so
rehearsal room. Don't know why animatronics need a rehearsal room. Apparently they do. Okay, lock, shooting script, finalize budget, breakdown script, permits, insurance, prop list. Ready, Chica, Monty, Roxy, smoke, screen,
Yeah.
lighting. Sure.
put a little indicator that that's the front of the eyebrow.
There's a backstage best and last saw box over there. That might be it. They're always in those handy dandy boxes. They would never just be lying around.
Yeah,
would
do
they?
something like this. Oh, wait.
Probably not.
Yeah, something like a layup.
Find the lift controls.
Because once I put this on, then I'm gonna start cutting this to make it,
That matters.
blend
2:30.
with where the eyebrow is, so it's not just a big eyebrow sticking out. So, yeah. All right. BRB. Oh, actually, get on the base.
Stage.
Oh, he looks so good on the base, except that his mouth is crooked. Like I said, that was a mistake from earlier.
Still
I'm actually gonna start on these eyes. Excuse me, all this. Just got my work area so much. Alright. Actually, yeah, I'll see you better on this side. Alright, so here are the eyes.
All right. Is there a lift control here? Uh-huh. That's handy dandy.
Put them on here, just to line them up, make sure they're where I want them.
Something else in here.
Oh,
What's this?
you're not worried about the alarm?
Yeah, like that.
Old?
What did you do?
Oh, God.
Gregory.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. I got 3 security badges.
Now,
That's
got
good. I
to
needed that.
delicately. We're using the pattern is smart. I use the
I can see you on the monitor.
paper from failed prints to not waste it. See? That's a good thing to use, yeah. I keep most of my paper unless it's just straight up not usable like this. No, even this I would use because I'd use this little piece right here, but like, for example, this. Like if it was just cut like this, I'm not going to use that. I literally can't do anything with that.
Appropriate
How
button.
do I get out of here?
Alright, where's my... Oh,
You are probably standing right on top of it.
I guess I don't have to open my... Never mind, I already opened my other one. Might as well open this too.
All the doors appear to be on lockdown. Look for me on the monitors. If you see
Give me.
anything, push the button
Give me
inside the
faint.
corresponding monitor to open the door.
Okay.
If anybody tells you you have to use, like, oh my gosh, acrylic, no, you don't. Just go get the cheap stuff from Walmart. I mean, it's not cheap, because obviously they sell this at, what's it called? But this is cheaper than, like, super nice paint, but it works just the same. I need this brush. Where's the other brushes? I just had them. I didn't put it away. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I'll get y'all a little close up. If I can find something to prop this little camera on. Give me a second. Oh, prop it on my water bottle. Let me drink some first.
I can. Yes, I can.
Come here, camera. Hello.
Go away.
Actually,
What do you think about it?
yeah, I need this to be just a little bit higher. Oh, I need that paint.
Where are you? Where are you?
Hey, look at that.
Not seeing you.
Figured it out.
Aha. Maybe if you weren't waving in the darkness, it'd be a little easier for you.
Achoo! Bless me.
Oh, over there. Yes. Gotcha.
Yes. No. Maybe. Actually, wait. Let me switch that up and put it on here.
Very helpful.
This makes me feel better.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Actually, no. Sorry if this is nauseating. I'm just like moving y'all around.
Oh.
You know what? It was nice where it was. You move back, hot glue gun, and then you come up here, and then there. Better. Fine. Whatever. Okay. Jeez.
Biscuit. Biscuit.
You know me. I love me and my Mark. Heller, Husker. Okay.
Biscuit through it. Biscuit. Biscuit.
Alright.
Why? Why, that's scary. Okay. Hi.
I'm so sorry.
You're
I
doing
couldn't find
arms.
any left controls.
Does Gregory piss anyone else off, or is it just me? Because that boy pisses me
Follow
off.
me to the atrium. That is a program disc for the stage show. If you use it in the sound booth, you
I mean,
should
since
be
we're
able
talking
to
about
run the
FNAF.
showtime program, which will activate the lift.
You seem a little twitchy there, Freddy.
I love how this started as base carving, and now I'm doing the eyes. But, again, I was doing other stuff
Atrium, maybe?
before
Atrium?
the base carving, because I was trying to buy time.
Something about a tree?
Because I didn't want to start doing base carving like early in the morning. I was like, no, let me get the eyes done because I want to do it for the base. I'm doing things a little differently, so wah.
Hey, cool. Man, you're tall. Why do they make you so big?
The best thing about the acrylic black is it dries so fast. Like, usually these dyes would be done, like, already by lunchtime, but I do not have my fan with me and I can't dry them, so I have to sit here and wait for them to dry.
You know, you really touted this whole, like, hiding in your chest cavity to get away from people thing
My
right now.
systems of vein.
Mark is my man. I love Mark. Mark is a well, not my man, because Ignis is my man, but
Program on that disc, then meet
Mark
me
is
at
the
that
dude. We love him.
Please hurry.
Excuse me.
You
That was
do
gross.
not
I'm
have
sorry.
much time.
But couldn't help it.
Almost the end
I
of
said
the
lunch.
hour.
To 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior
Alright,
work
that's
and
one.
job experience.
Sorry, that's gross.
Paradox intense.
I feel like something went up my nose.
Byproduct.
And then
First cookout. So leave a good
the
first
second
impression.
eye.
And with convenient same-day delivery.
Oh my god, speaking of Ignis, I got my boyfriend got me little leopard webkins. It was funny. He thought it was the leopard one that I had sentimental value toward. So he accidentally got the leopard instead of the tiger, which was even cuter. So I named him Ignis, and I love that I have a leopard webkins now. Because leopards have always been like a secondary like animal to like if Phelan wasn't a cheetah, she'd be a leopard. Which people have actually drawn her with leopard spots before, which I thought was super cute. But she's not a leopard. But I love leopards all the same because they're like the secondary cat that I would be if there was another, thing. I would be a leopard.
Right past these guys.
But Ignis is my leopard
I'm
baby.
assuming I go up the ski laters.
And then my patron, Agent Kit,
I don't see. Oh,
she
that's
got me a little Googles.
apparently I
I
didn't
love
avoid the
Googles
spotlight.
so much. They're literally like kiwi platypuses. They're so
Why are
cute.
there so many security barriers now?
And if you don't know what a kiwi is, look it up. They're so cute.
Why are there so many security barriers now?
It's a bird.
How do I get up there?
Or I guess not necessarily. No, it is a bird.
Anybody want to tell me how I get up there?
Okay, perfect. Now I gotta wait for those to dry. Or actually, hold on.
Oh, hi, Roxy. Well, that's interesting. You don't see anything. Oh, how do you see anything? You don't. How could you? You couldn't.
Okay,
There's no way.
that's done. Now I gotta let that dry. We're going back to base making. I moved the camera and everything just to do that. Now I have to let it dry. Oh my god. Despise.
Stupid.
Hatred.
You
Put
stupid.
this in here because I don't need that anymore.
Idiot. Is not the best.
I'm gonna have to make some more colors in a minute, but all of you go to the left. Alright, going on a little camera motion again.
Doing the hiding.
Sorry to make y'all a little sick.
Where's she went?
Hi.
She's gone upstairs.
Hi.
Maybe. Yeah. I think so. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Apparently,
Wasn't
it's
that
supposed to
fun?
go this way. Maybe.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Oh my god.
Where is that? Ah.
Do right. Do right. Do be right. Okay.
Stairs
Jeez.
almost say me here.
There we go.
Me, and therefore I won't be
Alright, back to base making.
But also, I'm real good at this game. Might be the best.
I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna turn you guys upside down. Will that work? It'll work in my eyes. There you go. Because I can read upside down. Anybody else can read upside down? No? Is it just me? I'm better than all of you. Just kidding.
Fazbear Noir. Fazbear Noir, is that lefty? Ooh.
Where is the thing I just made? This. Okay. Be right back. I gotta go cut this out of the stuff on the floor.
Hi, Chica. What are you doing there?
Oh, sweet. Y'all can see.
Don't turn
Yeah. Alright. Just cut this out the floor.
Oh my god. Oh, wow. This is fun. Hey, don't. No, you won't find anything because you don't know where I am. You don't know who I am. You don't know anything about me. Are you still there? Nobody wants to get anything. This is bad for your teeth. It's bad for your teeth. It's bad for your teeth. No. I'm gonna say no. You don't know where I am. I did.
Alright.
You guys are
One
too
little
stupid to
fun
find me
fact.
incredible. I'm outstanding.
To get stuff to look even, I need to stop looking at my base too long because it is apparent that it is slightly
How do you see me? You don't.
like non-symmetrical, and I have to fix that, and I know I have to fix that. So right now I'm just like,
I won't. I can't show
just to look at it. Anyway,
Yeah.
if you ever are having trouble like
Interesting.
getting your
Right there, you're not
base,
moving. Did you get stuck? I think you got stuck. Oh, you're stuck.
Not your base,
behind the barrier,
cutting out
you
all these little.
idiot.
There we go.
You stupid.
So get one of them, cut it out. Obviously, you can see there's like little jagged edges like that. When you have jagged edges like that, just come across the top and just like do the same thing you do with the base. And all the little pieces will cut themselves off if they're not, straight across. So makes it easy. Now, this is what I will say. If you do something like this, yes, wear a mask because this stuff goes up your nose, and I think some of it did go up my nose. So I'm gonna actually start wearing a mask now because I already had something go up my nose last night, and I was really upset. So let me just go ahead and practice what I preach. Protect my nasal cavity and my lungs. One time I did swallow some foam, but it wasn't me because I'm sure I swallowed plenty of foam, but this one I sucked in by accident and it went straight down my throat and it stayed there for a hot minute and it felt awful when it was trying to pass through my trachea and stuff. I could feel it in my chest. And it was the worst feeling, so yes, please wear masks when doing this stuff. I am lazy sometimes, I get it, like, I don't want to wear a mask all the time, but, you know.
Okay, you're going downstairs, which is a problem because that's where I need to go next. But if I go down the other side, I shan't have a problem. Wow, look at
It's too late. If I die from the foam, I will be buried in my lungs with me. Honestly, that's how I feel. Like, I went the first 5 years of working without a mask. And I'm just like, look, it is what it is. I'm just gonna die. It do be like that. Like, if I die, I die. Now, I will say I might have actually developed allergies because of that. So, you know, if you don't mind the allergies, then, you know, more power to you. Okay. So here's an eyebrow. And something that helps so you don't have to do the exact same thing as this one. Just line them up. And just make big cuts. And then just, you know, do this and then they're even. Hello! Thank you for joining the live. How are you? Do I sound automated? It is automated. Thank you for joining a live. I'm just kidding. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going in. Why am I going in? Why am I in? What?
Do I look awkward? Because this feels awkward. I'm over here like holding it like this so you can see at the camera and I'm just like, I feel, why does that feel like that?
Well, that seems a little illogical, but okay. Can I have
Yeah,
Freddy
see,
back?
that piece of foam came straight to my mouth. If I was breathing in at that moment,
Freddy, can you hear me?
you know the
Freddy's
vibes.
in there. I have to get him out.
What about that thing? Got any words of wisdom about this, Greg? Greggy boy? Gregster?
Please take this map.
Mark getting scared by the map bots is like the funniest thing to me. I mean, that would literally be me if I played Scary Breach, so.
Okay, thanks.
Which I do not ever plan to play. I'm like, Mark playing it is more than enough for me. Now, Poppy Playtime, I am playing that. I've only done chapter 1 so far, but.
I hate that thing.
I hate that thing. Yeah, well, we hate you too,
It's not like
Gregory.
utility tunnels.
I do.
It looks like there's a security office nearby. If I can find another security badge.
Alright,
I
so
can
now
get
I've
into
got
one of
the
the
eyebrows, and this is going to be
Like that to
the
you? Because it
boringest
doesn't
part,
to me.
because you have to sit there and wait for the glue to dry when you put it on.
I'm seeing Dick and Diddley.
Okay, Gross.
Get a security badge for the warehouse office, find a way in parts and services.
why does Mark sound like a
Thanks.
skeptical dad trying to help Gregory? Because it's Mark. Everyone say hi to...
You getting the level 3? I haven't used it yet.
No, the map bots are the scariest part of the game. Everyone say hi to Kashi Senpai. This is Kashi Senpai,
Seems like I'm
my
getting
mannequin.
before I need it. Staff right.
He does good work. See how good the base is looking? We've only just done the first part of carving, and here we are. You can see where the mouth is kind of crooked. No, it's just crooked. You can tell. Yeah, he's sitting perfectly while the camera is angled weird, but also you can see that. So now I have to like pull it to this side somehow to fix it. It's just slightly askew. It's fine, I'll fix it. Oh my god.
You're not going to be a problem. I think you did. Red light, green light. Oh, you.
So here's the eyebrows. You just glue them on one by one. But I am gonna like overlap it a little. So instead of putting it right on this crease line, I'm gonna push it down and overlap it so I can cut around. I can put the eye in and then cut around it. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay,
Actually, I am gonna stand up and I'm gonna bring y'all with me because y'all are just gonna sit here and watch me hold glue down, which is the stupidest thing, but you're just gonna see me like this. Hi. There we go.
It's locked. I wonder if there's a way around.
I wonder if there's a
I thought
way
there was
around.
foam in there. I was like, what am I? It's just the little pieces of fabric stabbing at my mouth, and I'm like, stop it!
No, thank you. Stop.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's time to give me trouble. I still think those are cute.
See, Chloe gets it.
Same spot. Well, this is convenient. They're actually being nice about this.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'll just do the top
A
half.
world of flavors. This is how your brand levels for an uplifting taste.
I can kind of guide it with the bottom of my thumb. And then somehow I have to make this look the exact same on the other side. So. Pray for me. See how a lot of this is just standing and sitting? And the fact that I can't even use my phone. I could, but also I'm just like, well, I've got TV. Because I don't trust the amount of pressure that I put on with just one hand, so I like give it 2 hands worth of pressure. How is your car still overheating? Oh my god, are you in your car watching this? Good lord, Husker. Okay, now I will move my hand to skip this ad because absolutely not.
99%.
Could not be me, sweetie. I'm not about to watch your ads.
Oh, that's a trap. That's a trap. That's definitely a trap. This is a trap. 100% trap.
Also, if you are making a fursuit base, be so patient when it comes to gluing. Like, don't sit there and, like, check it. Like, just keep your hand on it for a good whole, like, 3 minutes. I'm exaggerating, but 3 minutes.
I have absolutely no idea how they got in the building.
Like, don't even move. Just sit there.
Should I call the police and report a break-in? Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Do your job properly. Vanessa. You know, it's, I don't know if they're like.
Oh my god,
being
Husker.
super, like,
Are you in your car?
not
Maybe.
some Vanessa, Vanny the bunny thing.
Just, like, wiping off my chair.
Seems pretty.
Look at all this foam on me. This is normal.
Therefore, it can't be that. What is this? Yeah, terrifying. Okay, cool. Terrifying.
How long has it been? Not 2 minutes. I mean, you can actually start feeling it on the edge. Like, if you did do it, just like feel around the edge. If the edge feels like it's not coming apart, then the rest of it is actually fine.
Hide from something, which means that something is.
But the back feels still a little,
That's just how that goes.
little wah.
Let it move. Like what?
That wall just moved.
Very good, Greg. Very good. Oh, so smart. That one doesn't seem like red light, green light. Which would be very strange because you just trained me to do that.
I'm feeling lonely. Oh, I wish I found a lover that could hold me. And crying in my room.
Okay.
So if I keep it under, then it's okay.
This button here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You bitch.
Oh my gosh.
No, where am I?
Sweetie, you need a new car.
There we go. Where'd it go? Oh, where are you going?
To be fair though,
I'm not over there. It is.
you can get it fixed by some good people who actually know how to fix it.
Creepy.
Then heck yeah.
I like you better with your shell on.
Thanks, Greg. Thank you very much. Hey, pal.
I have to be so careful with hot glue now. Last time I used
Pals.
for a project, I accidentally gave myself nasty burns.
Party.
Yeah, I have burns to remember. I burned
I'm guessing.
my hand
Oh,
and I burned my leg, like really bad one time. Like I literally dropped it on a, no, I like squeezed it onto my leg. It was the stupidest thing, but like, I didn't know. Like, I was pushing the glue through because it wasn't like pushing through, and I didn't realize it was over my leg, so I just like pushed it over my leg and like burned the hell out of my leg. I had like 3 nasty scars. Yeah, I do not mess around with a hot glue gun. Like, when that thing like falls over, my whole body like flinches like terribly just because I PTSD. Glue guns are lethal. Okay, now I can sit down. I say now I can sit down, but I'm probably gonna get back up. Oh no! See, that's what I was afraid of. So the piece right here didn't fully glue.
I don't know why I didn't go in here first. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, this is big.
Put the back. So now I gotta wait for this
Why am I
piece.
here? Oh, why am I here? Why am I here? This is a bad idea. Oh god, oh god.
Probably am gonna end up watching Firewatch. It's also another reason why I don't like masks.
How you doing? Good to see you. Okay.
I just start talking and then they just
Stop.
get so hot in there. I'm not cutting though, so I can afford to take it off for a minute. I was looking at the camera and I'm like, why am I like slouched like this? And I'm like, no, I actually look like that, so never mind.
Now it's time to go.
I think it needs either the thermostat or the radiator to be flushed out, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I was going to say,
Just gonna go.
just wait till the winter, and then when it overheats, it'll cool itself. Just kidding. I have a burn scar that is in the shape of the nozzle. Ooh, man. You sat on it. Ooh, I can't even imagine. Oh. Yeah, glue guns are lethal weapons.
Should be one of those.
I can't manage to make a fursuit using the method you use. I always have to make a pattern base clay sculpt, but I have found that harder to get to fit onto a person. So I've actually done that method too. It's just about, whenever you do patterns like that, it's just about the concept of making it a perfect pattern. I am not accustomed to making a perfect pattern because I find it to be like just really time consuming. So I make bases just like, I like to work with not exact measurements, but just like, what's a good way to say it? I like to work with adjustments. I like to make adjustments and work with stuff like that. Like, perfect patterns are wonderful if you can do them and if you have the time to do them. I just don't have time to do that. Because I've made patterns like that before where I make the little clay thing, and then I go in to like make the pattern, and then I have to go alter the pattern, and then I have to go make the pattern again. So it's a lot of back and forth, but it does give you a pattern that you can use forever once you nail it. So I get it, trust, I get it.
Oh, I can't. There's no way.
No, that's how it works, Husker. That's how it works. Don't shh.
That's fine. Flashlights for nerds. I'm not a nerd.
That's how it
I'm a
works.
cool guy. Oh, it's a dead end.
Yes, adjustable measurements. Yeah, I am not the one who likes to, as you can see, like literally I'm just like making casual little, like, oh, this looks about right. Let me just, it doesn't make it even, but like I know how to work with that to make it even. So I like to adjust things so I can make them into perfect patterns, not necessarily going back and forth with the process. Because I've made plushies before, and it's the same concept. But because I know how to work with because I know how to work with adjusting, even if it's not a perfect pattern, I'm just like, oh, I could just tweak this a little and it'll be good. That's my method. Basically modifying different things at different points. Yes, that. Claude knows how to put it into words that I do not. I tried to do what Something Creations, I've never heard that before. Organized chaos is fun. I agree. I am a very organized, chaotic person. Like, as you can see, this whole, there's like a mess going on right now, but it's organized in my mind, I tried to do what Something Creations does to make something unique, but after furring it, it does not fit my husband. Yeah, so something like that. Oh, that's the thing. The thing about perfect patterns is it is a perfect pattern and it fits a specific person. or like a specific measurement of human. Like, my suits fit a range of people. Like, the pattern I made for my feet paws, it's like a one size fits most. Like, it goes up to like a men's 12. But like, also kids can wear it. So like, that's why I like to work with those type of patterns, because it's not perfect, but it can fit an array of people. And I was gonna say, depending on what your fursuit head looks like, or what your husband's fursuit head look like, sometimes you could just like cut the back of it, open it a little, and then just put another piece of fur down there, and it helps with sizing. Like, that's one of many ways to like adjust sizing. But Phelan, it was overheating in winter too. Okay, not your car also overheating in winter. What sense does that make? I'm not a car person, as you could tell. But that don't make no sense to me. I'm like, how are you gonna overheat car, but you still gonna be cold in the winter? Alright, next eyebrow. Gregory, are you there? Gregory! Okay. Hold on. Excuse me, that was gross. Sorry. I taste spaghetti, because that's what I had for lunch. Vanessa! Do not leave me! Do not leave me like this.
Why would you put Monty in your judgment?
1 second. Oh my god, Fenton! I'm working on your creation. You should have been here earlier when I was literally talking it up. 1 second. I gotta make sure this eye is... make sure this is even.
Yeah, live. Okay. I'm gonna use the console to let you out. I'm definitely gonna do that. Just looking around to see if there's a place to sit.
I mean, it's
It's fine. Oh, there's a Brez in there.
okay.
So, what's all this really sterile, almost like prison-like area?
Yeah, so if anyone sees Fenton in the chat, Fenton is actually the one who made the character. I'll show you guys the character in a minute, if I can get to my hands to my objects in a minute. Okay, I think this is even. Okay. Commit. Okay, yeah, let me commit to actually holding this down. But yeah, Fenton is the one who created the character. And we love Fenton for that. Oh my god, there's so many people talking. Give me a second, let me read. Vanessa, oh my god. Lunar, shut your mouth. Vanessa, they're coming. Vanessa, get the clock. I think Nubby Tails Finch Factory also does those patterns. I have no idea. I don't use patterns, so I literally have no idea who pattern makers are. No, when I first started out, I used two very specific patterns. I used the feet paw pattern from Mugiwara Studios, but I didn't make it, I didn't use it to make, for my fursuit, I used it to make a child size foot, so I bought it and I was like, okay. No, it was free, I think. Mugiwara's, either I bought it or it was free, one or the other. Oh, it was free, because Mugiwara offered free stuff way back when I was first starting to make suits. And then I use a paw pattern, not right now, I just have it with me, but I use a paw pattern from Freakhound Studios. Freakhound Studios makes some incredible patterns, like, good stuff. Anywho. I have a lot of respect for people who can carve away at the foam base and make it look right. Thank you, I appreciate that respect, because it is a task. It really is. I personally find enjoyment in it because I just like seeing the creation come together. I'm just like, so nice. And I don't know, it's just a fun thing to do. I've always been like good with my hands. Like I did like little clay figurines at one point and stuff like that. I used to make cards. Like I'm just a very crafty person, so I love doing things with my hands. I should have been. I just put the dinner in the oven, so I've been a bit busy. Well, I hope you have a good dinner. I just had my lunch. Well, maybe like an hour ago. How long has this stream been going? An hour. Nice. Almost, actually an hour and 30 minutes. Wow. Didn't realize it'd been so long already. I was like, wow, I'm still doing this. Oh my god, hey Tyler the Creator. Oh my god, what's up? I'm just kidding. What's up, Tyler the Creator fans? Hello, Starry Tiger. Hello, everybody. I like to think Mark's voice is the head's voice talking to you. LOL. The head. So funny. Yeah, just like this head talking to me and is like, do not leave me. No.
Protective cylinder will protect important service personnel outside
Thank
of the
you.
protective cylinder.
It's 7 p.m. The dot here, which means it's 4. Yeah, I mean 2, not 4. It's 2 on the dot here. So we only have a 5-hour difference. I did not know that. I knew we had some sort of time difference, but I didn't know it was only 5 hours, which isn't bad. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. It's still technically like in the noonish time, so makes sense. I'm just early noon. You're late noon. You're the evening. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. But yeah, I'm doing this live because my patron requested it. Just like kind of help like carving a base, but like they needed like a bit more like understanding. So I was like, oh, I can like do a live stream and just have it for whenever you need it, and other people might benefit from it. I don't know. So if you benefit from this, wonderful. If you don't, then you're free to chill. I keep looking at that, which is so you want to know my setup? I have my computer right here, this, and I have my camera right there, and then I have my phone right here, which is showing all comments. So I keep looking at my camera, looking at myself, but I should be looking right there, or I'm looking at Mark. So that's my setup. I'm not a professional streamer, but I'm a streamer. I thought we had like a 6-hour difference. That's wild. I just didn't know. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, so yeah, 5 hours. Oh, speaking of, yeah. Let me move this phone real quick. So here's my iPad. I still have to hold this. So, oh yeah, I was literally while I was painting the eyes, I was working on the dog's reference sheet. So this is the reference sheet that's going to go to whoever buys it. But he's actually going to be a wolf dog because I was like, well, he looks very doggish. I was going to make him a mutt at first because he had the little flop ear, but then I was like, his tail is so long, he looks like a wolf. And his ears are like very wolfish, so I'm like, oh, he could be a wolf dog. So it makes sense for his character. So I'm like, oh, he's a wolf dog. So I called the pre-made Star Wolf Dog. I'll just like zoom in a little so you can see that. So that's just like what I'm working on so far for the little reference sheet. Oh my god, I just erased. Here's his little side view. Here's his little back view, and so that's that. And thankfully all the layers are still in here, but this is the character that Fenton made. I had to change up, oh, actually I'll just use this, yeah. So I had to change up he was a little darker before, but I had to give him a brighter color, something that was actually usable, because they don't have like a dark tone of other colors, so I had to like brighten him up with the periwinkle, because I know the periwinkle existed. Also, I've really been wanting to use periwinkle, so now here's an excuse. Oh, speaking of, his fur came in today. I'll show you the fur in a minute, because I have to go check it and make sure everything is right. But yeah, so this is the pre-made. He's gonna be a wolf dog. Little cute little guy. And I fell in love with him when Fenton made him, so I was like, yes, I don't have to design this myself. Thank God. Although I do like designing pre-made, so once I glue this eyebrow on, I'll go show you the fur, because I have to go look at it anyway. Let me put my setup back up. Okay. It's 1 here in Texas. Oh yeah, so Texas is a 1 hour difference from Georgia, so Georgia is ahead 1 hour, that's what it is. And then whenever Markiplier crashes out, whenever Markiplier crashes out, feel it in my bones. No, I feel that. Oh my god, okay, thank you for stopping by, Lunar, I love you. Very cute, yes, wolf dog. Another Fenton win. Yes, we love Fenton. Fenton's great. Is this eyebrow on yet? Okay, good. This eyebrow's on. Now I have to like look at it. Okay, I think they're. Bless me. Okay. It's 11:30 here in India. Oh my gosh, you're all the way in India? That's crazy. Not in a bad way. In a way that like I didn't realize I had people following me in India. That's wild. Where did that comment go? It's gone. I don't know. That's just the coolest thing I've ever seen. Anyway.
part here with
Glad you
like the
kept
animatronic with the red light, green light, and then this sequence.
Yeah, no, I actually really like the white hand paws. The only reason I considered getting rid of them is because they're gonna get really dirty. Like anything that's white on a fursuit is just gonna get really dirty. So, but it's just a casualty of like having fursuits with white on them, which it's easy to get stuff out of like a white fursuit, but I was considering it. I was like, should I get rid of this white because like it's gonna get dirty. Because, like, it's hand paws, so, like, if you touch things, yuck, dirt. But it's fine, because whoever gets it, it's easy to wash. White is not, like, a pain to wash or anything. It just is what it is. Real quick, let me go grab that fur. Look at it. Actually, I'll just, like, Alright. Big Z fabric for the win.
I didn't feel the congestion as much.
So the fur colors that I went with are
I didn't get a sense of the difference.
navy,
In our lives.
midnight purple, and periwinkle. And then I got purple minky for the other purple part. Oh, and I got some swatches because I needed swatches for here. Oh, my mom is calling me. Oh, and white because I need white. And that was $200, which is normal. So I need to call my mom back in a minute. So here's the white. Yes, it looks white. And I'm gonna keep it in this box as much as I can because I don't want to take it out right now. Here's the periwinkle. Here's the midnight purple, which is stunning. I love this midnight purple. It looks gross on there, but it looks pretty in real life. And then here's the navy. So the navy is going to be the main color. Oh, sweet. I can just like position it like this. So the navy is going to be the main color. Then it's going to be this midnight purple, and then this periwinkle for the brighter color, and then this white. I mean, now looking at this navy, I'm going to make it work, but honestly, it might be a little too blue, but I think it'll be fine. And then, where's my Minky? Did I not order Minky? Oh my god, I'm going to kill somebody. White, eggplant, oh no, this is eggplant, that's what I meant. Eco Shag, white.
What's my objective? I don't even know.
Wait, did I not order Minky?
I would assume that these are surface
Big Z
elevators,
fabric
but
car.
probably
Oh,
for Freddy here. Go ahead and try
I forgot to order the Minky. That's annoying. Well,
Is this not the right place?
oh well.
Not the right spot?
It's not gonna kill. Oh wait. No, I did not bring it with me. Dagnabbit!
Surface elevator.
Oh well. Anyway,
That's the one down this.
as long as the fur is here, that's what I care about. Minky, I can finesse. It's not gonna kill me to not have it immediately.
I'm ready. Just the two of us in here.
Okay.
Remember how you told me?
And this is why I actually learned my lesson. This is why you check your furs immediately when you get them, so you have everything, because one time I did not check and I got the wrong color and it was way too late to send it back, and I'm like, so yes, open your stuff immediately. I got this today. I have white Minky. I got white Minky, so that's good. And then these are just all my swatches. They actually got some new colors, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, I was supposed to get dark purple, because the dark purple is for his gauges and his tongue, but I forgot! Now I gotta order it again! Or I gotta order it! And look at all their pretty colors! So cute! I was like, why is this still... Okay, turn back this way.
Why were you crying? Why were you crying?
All the pretty colors!
I didn't know robots could.
So this is what I used for what's the name. So I used this dark purple, this navy, This purple would have been too purple because he's not purple. He is literally like a blue purple. So I needed a blue. So I used navy, eggplant, and then periwinkle. So I think that looks good. I think it'll work fine. I thought y'all were getting rid of midnight purple. Are you kidding? Ooh. They put midnight purple back here. And on the website, it said closeout. So that's why I chose navy. Because when it goes on closeout, it means they're getting rid of it. Why? So they're not getting rid of it. Doesn't matter. I already made my decision. Whatever. God. Just annoying. Okay, anyway. Honestly, since I have to go get the Minky anyway, I might do the midnight purple if it's not going on closeout. But if something's going on closeout, it means they're closing out the color and you can't get it anymore. So I didn't want to make the pre-made in a color that you can't get in case somebody wants a full suit. So, which still, that I'm actually fine with using navy because you can get navy anywhere, anytime. So I actually I would take a risk if I used that midnight purple, so I'm not even mad. So it's fine. Oh! I didn't even look. Where Minky? Packing lists are lifesavers. Very nice fur though, thank you. Yes, it's very nice fur. The green is nice though. Green? Where are you seeing green? Oh, on the swatches. Oh well. Gotta put my mask back on because I'm about to start cutting stuff. And I need to call my mom. She just called me. I'm actually just gonna text her, say I'm live streaming, so I'm like, is it important? Because I'm live streaming.
Fine. I'll go here then, and not save. Suspicious, but okay. Okay. Silly stuff, silly stuff. That thing better not be in these ones. Might be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, I took care of that.
Alright, but I was already in there, so I don't need to go in there again.
Ah, the green, okay, yeah. I was like, where is it? Ah! No, I need those.
Actually, you know what? I'd be willing to bet that you can.
Alright, go back to your little... What website do you buy fur from? I get mine from Big Z Fabric. I actually do not like Hal Fabric. It's like a hit and miss, and they're not... I only go to Hal when I absolutely am desperate for a color. Like, I love Big Z Fabric because they have a very wide range of colors. Very pretty. And they actually ship fast, and I like the quality of their fur, too. So, that's very important. Because even Hal Fabric sometimes has a hit and miss with their fur, and I'm just like, I don't like Hal Fabric. Okay, I don't like them. They're not my favorite. There's also Fursuit supplies. I really like their fur. And yeah, I just think Hal Fabric and Fursuit supplies. And then, no, Fursuit supplies and Big Z Fabric. And then Hal Fabric is just my last resort.
I just had to get this 4-block shirt. It's not that big a deal.
Alright, back to carving. I should really just put that hot glue gun away. I'm gonna carve it off the base. Well, actually, I'm gonna put the cheeks on first. So, I'm just gonna use this piece again. Good deal.
Oh, now I can say
I'm just gonna use this piece again. And for the cheek, I don't necessarily need much more cheek, but I like it to be just a little bit more out, so I'm just gonna draw.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to step aside so I could pop out. Okay. Save.
Yes, thank you for stopping by, Fenton. I'm glad you got to see it. Have fun eating your dinner. I hope it's delicious. Oh, have I said, by the way, everybody, like, thank you for joining the live stream. It's very kind of you. You don't have to be here. You could be enjoying your day doing other things, but you chose to watch this live stream for the 1 hour and 40 minutes it's been going on. So thank you. I really appreciate it, and I am enjoying you guys' company. I hope you're enjoying my company. I'm coming for you in art fight. Oh yeah, everybody should like attack me in art fight because you'll be guaranteed to be attacked back. So, just saying. I love art fight. Okay. Let me go cut this out real quick. I'm feeling lonely. Oh, get out of here, Aunt.
Fine. That didn't exactly open. But whatever. I think I'm getting the pass now.
Hey, I found the party pass.
The party pass.
Look, it's that horrible person.
Yeah, I could usually. It's funny because my streams only like let me stream for 2 hours. After the 2-hour mark, my computer just is like, no, stop. I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, okay, I'll stop it. But let's see if it goes on for a little longer. I might do 3 hours. Who knows? I mean, I'll do it as long as I can. Because again, I just do this all day. I just work. So. My Fursuit supplies fur was okay, but the shave Big Z was okay for the shave, but Big Z came out smoother. Yeah, I agree. Shaving Fursuit supplies fur, that luxury shag, oof, it is. It's just kind of choppy looking. Like, I have suits where they use that fur. It just comes out kind of, even if you brush it, it gets, like, mangy after a while. Like, Phelan 1.0 was made with... No, that was Big Z fabric. I don't know. But, it wasn't Phelan 1.0. But, yeah, their fur, like, isn't great when it comes to shaving. Big Z fabrics, I like it. Big Z fabric is just really good overall. Let's just go with that. Their prices, their fur, their times that you have to wait for it to come to you, like, so good. Oh my god. You have no idea. It's so good.
I'm gonna go with,
oh my god, you're making a fursuit head too? Oh my goodness, that's so amazing!
Alright. Let's go, I guess. Okay, away!
We're all making fursuits. I don't care if you're not making fursuits and you're just, like, doing other things. I'm pretending you're all making fursuits. Unless you're drawing, then I'm just assuming we're all doing something creative right now.
Isn't that a thing that he'll come get me? Or find me at least?
Would Big Z Fabric be able to color match their furs for me if I sent them an image? Probably not, because they're a big company, so they're busy. It's not like a one-man show. It's like an actual company. So the best thing to do is go to their website and color match yourself. Like, take pictures of their fur and then physically, like, try to color match it with your suits to see if it matches. But I will say Big Z Fabric usually has a very good reputation when it comes to having good colors, so it should. Yeah, actually what Clawley said. Get their swatches. It's $25 for their entire swatch sheet. So this is $25, and I think this minky one was like $14. Actually, I say that, let me read it. $20 for the minky one, and then $25 for all the fur. So you literally get all of their fur. So yes, order swatches, because then you don't have to order the fur itself. Which is the same price, but then you'll have like a whole yard of fur for $25, and then you're like, well, I could just get a swatch and actually see what the colors that you want are. You'll save money. Yeah, definitely order swatches. Swatches are great. See, this is why Clawley's here. And this is why I make Clawley like a moderator of like all of my things. Because Clawley is just, she's so knowledgeable. She knows things. I could probably make you a moderator on my actual like YouTube thing. It's just I'm streaming directly from OBS, so I have no idea how to do that. But, you know. But once I get like so much bigger and like so much more like I have like 1,000 million people watching my live stream, then I'll figure out, I'll be like, oh, I absolutely need moderators now, and then I'll take the time to actually figure out how to make you like an official moderator on YouTube. But as of right now, Clay holds it down.
So, how do I get...
It's okay, I do the dumb too. We all do the dumb. I just don't words right, like a lot of the time. I just do not words right.
I don't think I'm supposed to be in this restaurant.
I miss my boyfriend.
Chicken.
Sad.
There's some kind of secret in here. That's the only reason I want to explore this. Aha! Oh, Space Chica keychain. Okay, well that's pretty cool, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go blast some things now. Oh. Well, hold on. Before I blast some things. Oh.
Alright, eyebrow. Not eyebrows. Cheek.
Collectibles are-
Cheek brows. These are the cheek brows.
Space Monkey keychain. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. That's real nice. Alright, well, let me see. So I don't have to get those again. Okay.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get your little
You
cheeks.
must be the user last recruits, and from the looks of you, the orange/blue team hasn't got a chance. Soon you will be fighting for your lives on a hostile alien planet. But first, I am here to tell you how to play Razor Blast.
Never just
Here are 2 rules you must
just
follow
like looking at it just to make sure
Number 1, no running, no climbing, no jumping, no hitting, kicking, pushing, shoving, no shooting as blasters in. Or both to other players' eyes. Being flashed in the eyes may induce seizures, blindness, or semi-permanent paralysis. If you're flashed in the eyes, immediately flush your eyes with soap and water and blink repeatedly until vision is restored. Rule number 2, have fun. Do you want to
No.
Alright, let's put these on. Hope for the best. Honestly, 90% of like making a fursuit is just hope for the best. It's gonna look the way that it looks. Just hope for the best.
These instructions, you have waived all rights and ability to make any claims against Fazbear Entertainment. Any accidents or injuries are your sole responsibility. Responsibility between you and
Yeah, cheek brows.
involved in
Get your cheek brows on.
Now get in there and fight.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, I'm in space. This reminds
I
me of
could have
my
put both of these on at the same time, but I chose not to.
The teaser trailer of which you can see.
I really like how his side profile is looking. Very dog.
Alright, am I not going to be able to shoot anything
Yeah,
because
he's
I
got a
said
good
not?
side profile going on. That's how I know he's gonna look good.
Blaster, you know?
Before you can enter the arena, you need to grab the helmet and fit blaster.
Who's talking? Who's talking? Can I grab a helmet? and
Oh my
flash
god, you
blast?
really are Clay. I forgot, you are literally a paid linguist. Like, you literally have to explain to kids. No one is better at that than you. Which 90% of adults
Switch one
are still
to
kids.
off.
Who
Okay.
cannot for the life of themselves look stuff up and just figure it out. So, yeah, we thank you for your service.
Why'd my vision
Just so you know.
Why's my vision all wrong?
Thank you for your service, Clay.
Yeah, whatever. Totally fine.
Oh, I need to do the eyes. Okay, after I put these cheek brows on, I gotta go back to the eyes and get them another coat of paint.
I go in.
You are on the orange team.
I mean, if you must know, here's how the eyes fit so far. They get in there,
I didn't know I picked.
but I gotta get the shaping. Do 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 do.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Why is that happening? Oh, here we go. I guess. This first. Oh God.
Holy cow, that's so cheap. How fabric was $45 for the swatch list. Oh my god, yes! I got a swatch list from How Fabric recently, and I was like, bro, why is this $45? Are you kidding? Like, How Fabric is expensive for no reason, and they don't have the quality to match. I'm sorry. Unless you're not shaving the fur. If you do not plan on shaving your fur, yes. Get some How Fabric fur if you want. I will say, their faux fox fur Love it. Shaves beautifully. I love how long it is, and I love how I love it. Their faux fox fur is wonderful. Their luxury shag, don't even bother. Just don't bother shaving it. How fabric is just... And again, I'm not trying to talk crap about how fabric. It's just... There's an obvious problem when you're charging as much as you charge, and then you also take super long to ship your stuff, and then your fur is just like, okay, it's not amazing. Like, guys, come on. Like, I get it. But also, guys! So, yeah, I get it. Yeah, how fabric is... How fabric is how fabric, let's just say that. They're just not putting a lot of effort into making sure that their website and their stuff is up to par. If they ever saw this video, they would be so mad at me and purposely start like making my crap like look so bad. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. I just blah. I'm just like stroking the back of Kashi Senpai's head. I'm just like, ah, yes. I mean, not just, I don't know, my hand just like went back there and I was just like going up his neck. I'm doing good, Brunito. I'm doing good, Brunito. How are you? This stream reminds me I need to... Something's covering the letter. I need to finish my... My Monbet? Monbet? Is that like a Pokemon? I don't know what Monbet is. Monbet head. Soon, though. Monbet. Monbet. Hey, it's Shaq. Bumblebee! I knew it was Bumblebee. My precious Autobot. I love him so much. He's so cute. Although I'm a smokescreen galley. Superman!
Hey, loser. You're a loser.
Why are they making another Superman movie? It's just so random. They're just like running out of movies to make, and they're just like, oh, let's just make another Superman movie. Not that I'm not a fan of Superman. I think I've watched like 3 Superman movies. Okay, one cheek on.
You never want to come out of your room anymore. Do you want to talk about it?
You wouldn't understand.
I get it. If you don't want to talk to me, you should talk to someone. We need a 988 counselor. You can just text 988 or chat with them online. Just text them.
Please go on straight. Wait, why does the mouth look even now? You know, sometimes... It's fine. It's fine. LOL, it's a closed species. Fun, little, long dudes with oval heads. I love that. I just ate lunch some minutes ago. I also ate lunch, and I'm burping like crazy, and it tastes like spaghetti, 'cause that's what I ate.
I'm a winner.
I love y'all and y'all little closed species.
Okay. Alright then.
At one point, I did want to make a closed not a closed species, but like a species, and I was just like, what do I do? But then I was like, no, I'm lazy. I don't want. I'm too lazy to put stuff together and then make it look good and all that. Gotta get up.
Before it would allow me into the elevator. I spent way too long looking for this, and we don't have time for me to show you all of it. So instead, here's a mashup.
Let's hope this is even. Oh, wait.
Enjoy. Win. I won. I want to win now. I want to win the win that I won. I'm so blinded by my success that I can't possibly discover where the winner elevator would be. The winner? What is the winner elevator? What do you mean?
It's gonna be okay, Mark.
Help! I'm
I'm starting.
I won, which means I get to play Laser Blaster forever. Sorry.
Oh, I'm staring at the head, at the two head bases they still have yet to pattern. I see you, but have to update Kalali's bodysuit before CSN Megaplex. Oh yeah, you're going to Megaplex. I'm so excited for you. I'm gonna try to go to Megaplex next year. I want to go, but I had my mask on for what reason? I don't know. I wasn't even just gluing. But yeah, I'm so excited for you. Megaplex was super fun, especially that new hotel. It's so nice. Oh my god, you were gonna have a blast at that pool. Like, oh my gosh. Except at one point they were like, no fursuits at the pool, and we were like, but there was such a nice pool. Super cute. Oh my god. I was taught that sometimes you need to take a break and come back with fresh eyes. I've done that with a few projects before. It's night and day difference. Oh, for sure. Like, sometimes I would just be so bent on looking at something and just be so upset that I can't get it right. And I'm just like, you know what? Just go over there. I'm gonna go take a minute. And yeah, it helps a lot. It helps a lot to just take a break, go recuperate, get some water, eat some food, and it makes all the difference.
I'm going in the vent. Going in the vent has never not worked out for me.
Yeah, no, it helps a lot.
Go in the vent.
For me, usually it's like the nighttime, and then I'll like go to sleep, and then I'll have dreams about like fixing the problem, and then I wake up and I'm like, I know what to do. The time has come. Oh my god, it's Toon this year? Okay, yeah, you have to go. That makes so much sense. Yes. Oh my god, I love that for you. It's perfect. It's iconic. That's gonna be amazing. Especially since you're the Toon of Toons, in my opinion. In my honest opinion, Claw, you are the tooniest of Toons, so I don't care what anybody else says. You are the Toon.
We're inundated with lawsuits.
Oh, it feels so good to take my mask off. Oh my god.
Do you mean again?
Again.
You should give these animatronics some free will. Maybe you shouldn't put personality.
I need to spit this gum out is what I need to do. I've been chewing on it for a while. I don't want to chew on it anymore.
Have a desire to eat. Maybe you shouldn't build animatronics to have any desires whatsoever.
Room of a Phaser Blast. It looks like a hideout. I think her name
I
is
can spit it into this.
Fanny.
That is similar to Vanessa and Bunny.
Cannot be a coincidence.
It could be a coincidence. Don't you go assuming anything.
Where is the...
Let's be clear
I
now.
need... Oh, here we go.
You don't know what you're talking
There's so much stuff on the floor.
about. Okay, well, I saw that, but why did I saw that? And how
Here we go.
does that affect me? Oh, here's the stairs. So what was the point of coming over here?
Are we done? Okay, great. Cheeks are on. Cheek brows are on. Okay.
Is there
Now-
something that I missed? I'd like to think that there's not something that I missed, so I'm gonna go back, assuming that there's nothing that I missed. Maybe this is just an Easter egg that I saw and could have easily missed.
Me over here like, wait a minute.
I'm glad I went there. Don't know why the walkway was there though, but whatever. Glad I went. Okay, hi Fred. Freddy. Oh,
Okay.
Hi Fred.
All good. All good.
Fred. Eggs. Okay. Freddy! Freddy man! Freddy man!
It was really crazy. That's actually so funny. I have a few apocalyptic dreams. I don't think I've ever... No, I've had zombie ones. Never mind. I'm not going to sit here and say I've never had a zombie dream. Excuse me. Oh, I said I was going to do the eyes. Thank you for reminding me, Me. Back to the eyes. I'm not going to move the whole camera this time. I'm just going to angle y'all a little downward. This does in fact need a
Both things that I prefer not to occur. I have a Phaser Blaster. Ever heard of it, nerd? No, you guys who played golf would have no idea. Come on, boy! Come on! Come on, boy! Come on! I got a fasty treat! I lied, I don't have one. Oh, don't be surly. Whoa, this is
Just putting on a second coat of black. And then I'm gonna, what's it called? I'm gonna spray it.
Decommission Monty. Find out how to decommission Chica. Well, I don't have a party pass anymore, so I can't exactly do that. Investigate the Phaser Blast office. Well, yeah, I want to do that, but how? How do I do that? How do I do that?
Sorry, I'm just focusing.
Alright, so we gotta figure out a way to decommission Chica.
Alright, that's the second coat of paint.
But Chica's gotta go.
Do you like Pokemon? I like the concept of Pokemon. I didn't grow up watching it for reasons my parents wouldn't let me. So I didn't really get into Pokemon, but I do like Pokemon. I think it's a cool little thing. So I'm gonna go spray this real quick. But my favorite Pokemon is Mudkip and Eevee. They've always been my favorite for sure.
Where does this go? Where does that go? Okay. Hi. You gonna bother me? Don't bother me. Don't you dare bother me. I ain't bothering you. You don't bother me. Last week it was Jenkins forgetting to replace the urinal cakes after a single use. Yesterday it was Elsich for showing up too early. Today it's me because Lily H asked for chicken Alfredo. I said we don't make that here. Her father, a guy looked like Sasquatch, by the way, demanded to speak to a manager. I get Dennis. Dennis asked me why.
Yeah, I did not grow up on the games. The first time I ever played a Pokemon game was Pokemon Go in college. Because my parents couldn't tell me no. So I was like, I can finally play this. So yeah, no, I like Pokemon, but I don't have like a whole... You know, where everyone's like, oh my god, I love Pokemon so much, and I can, like, draw them for, like, you know, I never had that sort of connection to Pokemon. But I do like it. I think it's cool. I actually watch Digimon more, if you know what Digimon is. I watched a few episodes of that before my parents were like, no to that too. Yeah, no, I like Digimon. Digimon monsters, champions.
Roxy, is that you? Roxy?
Digimon monsters, champions. Anyway, that's what I remember from Digimon. Alright, now that I've done that, time for more cutting. I'm going to cut the eyebrows. I take it back. No, I'm going to prep for the eyes. Because once those eyes are done, I need to prep specifically. No. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Everyone shut up!
Mark in the background. Yeah, we love Mark. We love Mark here. Vaporeon is really nice. I might get a set of the new life size Evolution plush. That's cute. Zungoose is my favorite, but because merch is so limited, so gotta get Floragato and Eevee merch. I will get you a Zungoose. I'll make you a Zungoose. They look so soft to snuggle.
Who's soft to snuggle? That thing? No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
Apparently not. This thing's useless.
Alright. Back to the little snippy snip. Really liking the shape. It's looking good. I gotta fix the front though. I mean, it's not bad. One side is obviously more pointed than the other. This side is more rounded. This side's a little more pointed, and I have to fix it. And if anything, I guess I'll make this side more pointed.
Why is the Monty Golf Arcade in the mini golf course? It makes absolutely no sense. It seems to work okay otherwise. I don't know. Why is it? Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? Hey. seems to have come, so your security doing is not exactly very helpful. Hi. Level 5, okay. Chica feeding frenzy in the bakery won't turn off.
Yes.
Just
Much
keeps
better.
pushing away. It has that
Now I must bring this up higher.
Yeah, well, things don't seem to work properly around here no matter what you do. Investigate the Father Blast office. Wait, hold on. Was I not done in Faster Blast? Was I supposed to go to the Faster Blast office? Is
Okay,
that different
I can't spend too much time on that.
Do I need to find another way into that office?
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I know you meant the Evolutions plush. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, wait.
What?
I'm watching this live on my YouTube and on my phone, so I can chat. I'm eating my dinner.
Everybody's eating. I was eating before this. Well, 2 hours ago.
When I was eating my lunch. Do you know about a furry server community where I can socialize? Wanted to try Amino, but my phone doesn't resist the app.
So, I used to have Amino, and I used to... When it comes to, like, furry servers, usually a lot of them are private. Like, they have to be made by actual people. And I do not know of any that, you know, unless your friend has one, I don't know of any, like, public ones. But, unfortunately, it's a little harder to come by. Telegram is a good place, but also it's harder to come by things that are a bit more, like, PG. So, like, there's a lot of 18 and plus type stuff, or, like, you know, furries are a group of, like, mixed people. So there's, like, adults and, like, you know, younger people. So it's a little hard to do group chats because there's a range and you never know who you're going to be talking to. So I personally can't really recommend anything. The best place I think is like Instagram and like, you know, maybe reaching out to like someone you might want to talk to, but even then it's hard. I have to be honest. It's pretty hard. It used to be a lot easier, but with all the people out there who are just not great, it's a little hard. I can't really recommend anything. Even me personally, I've put groups together and I've just not really. It hasn't. It's not the best place, but you know, there's only so much.
Okay, whatever. He's gone, apparently. So.
Where are all these people coming from? Hello, everybody. I love your suits and I hope I get to get my PFP, which is my Sona made by you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Wait, let me take a minute to actually read some of these because a lot, like an influx of people just came in. This is where I'm reading my comments. Is Amino still around? Amino is definitely still around, probably. It's just people don't really use it anymore. I started my socialization on Amino because that's where people said everything was, but then I quickly stopped using it after a long time. After someone tried to do an Europe. Yeah, people are just a little weird. In your opinion, how old is too old to start learning how to make fursuits to make money with it? That is that, and have it as a job. You're never too old. Like, you're never too old to do anything. Just get that out of your head. Like, you are never too old to do anything. Like, you could literally still go trick-or-treating if you wanted to. You're never too old to do anything. In terms of, like, making money, it's not for everybody. And I would highly recommend, if you're going to be a freelance artist, have other skills. Or have a secondary job or a side hustle that also brings in income. Because you cannot rely heavily on a, what's it called? On a fursuit making job as your main stream of income. Especially these days where like everything is so expensive. This is not, and especially these are not like needed or items that people need on day-to-day basis. So like, in a time and place like right now where people are really focused on the things that they need, nobody's buying fursuits. So you really have to time the era in which you become a fursuit maker, because right now everybody wants to be a fursuit maker, but there's not a demand for it. So I highly recommend going into a field and having like a job and then while you're working on your skills and quality, you can make fursuits on the side as your side business. So that's what I would recommend.
Either they're loose now, Monty or Chica. I can do that.
Yeah, you're never too old. I need to get my Sona made. You're broke. Yeah, I mean, Matt, that is a good point where it says, yeah, I need to get your Sona made by me, but I'm broke. So it's like, yeah, unfortunately, everybody right now is like not in a space to be affording a fursuit. So it's just unfortunate, but it's just the reality of where we live. Not where we live, but the time period we live in. So, yeah, totally get those commissions done. You got this. Get your commissions done. Work on it while I'm working on mine. We can do it together. Yes, Claudia's right. And steady income is literally required. Hi, Star. I hope you're still here for me to say hi. Like, I'm, you know the vibes. I stopped trick-or-treating after the neighbor made a snide remark about me being too old. Respect if y'all continue to trick-or-treat while older. I personally don't trick-or-treat because I just never was into it. I would, for religious reasons. That was my reason why I don't trick-or-treat. So we did fall festivals and whatnot, so I never got the chance to trick-or-treat, unfortunately, but I like, and not even give out candy. But I gave out candy last year. Unfortunately, the year where nobody went trick-or-treating last year. It was actually kind of sad to see nobody out trick-or-treating because it's just become so dead. Like, it's so sad. Like, Halloween is arguably one of the best holidays. Best American commercial holidays where they just want to make money. Like, I don't even care if they want to make money. Halloween is worth it. Valentine's Day, don't care. Christmas, worth it. Thanksgiving, don't care. I mean, I care about Thanksgiving, but as a commercial holiday to make money, don't care. But Halloween, Christmas, you can have my money. You can have my money because I'm gonna decorate my house. Anyway, I love holidays. I love those two specific holidays. Anyway, let me get back to cutting. So, for my friend, for my patron who is actually like using this video to learn, same concept, just cut off the edges, and cheeks are usually rounded, so I like my cheeks to be a little forward, so I'm gonna cut it just cut around it like this. And then I'm just gonna shape it to be more like circular. And this is not gonna be like a super huge cheek, it's just gonna be pretty flat. So this is just the basic concept. And then you start going around it more and just getting up, trimming up and cleaning up the edges.
It's gotta be the trash compactor. The trash compactor. Right. The trash compactor. If I could get Chica in the trash compactor, then I would be able to decommission Chica. There's something up there. I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong space. But that's okay.
See? So now it's just a little bit of extra cheek, and then the other side. So this looks like this, and then this looks like this. And then from the front view, you just got a little bit of cheek. Just gives it a little extra, you know. So that's a cheek. Anywho, now we do the other side. Well, actually, I'm going to trim this up a little more, and then I'll do the other side.
With Bonnie out of commission, we are making Monty the new bass player. Bonnie? Why is Bonnie out of commission? Parts and Service has already done the proper adjustments. This could be a good thing. Monty could be even more popular than Bonnie. Somehow I doubt that. But
Bonnie is the cool king. I love Bonnie. Bonnie is actually my favorite FNAF character and has always been. Freddy is my close second. Chica, at the bottom of the list. I never liked Chica. And then Foxy, I just didn't care. Everybody was obsessed with Foxy and I was just like, I don't care about Foxy. But Chica, dislike. Now I will say the later versions of Chica, Glamrock Chica is actually, I like Glamrock Chica. I do like her. But all those other Chicas, no, never. They're right down there with Ballora. Screw Ballora too.
hi. Hey guys. How you doing? Good to see you here. Man, that's
Cheek. Beautiful cheek. Okay. Okay.
Bonnie is the best.
So I know
Oh yeah, y'all like that scissor ASMR? That good. That, and snip, snip, snippy, snippy.
I mean, no one will miss you either, but you know.
Damn, y'all are really talking in the comments. I can't even keep up. I'm gonna have to like go back and read them.
That vent by salads and sides. And if I go in the vent in salads and sides, I can slide my way down to the area. It's a bit circuitous, but I don't quite remember the other connector to that. So I just gotta trust my gut on this one. I'm gonna go to salads and sides. And then I'm gonna get lost in there. But eventually, I'll get spat out to the trash compactor. And I bet if I put Chica right in that trash compactor, everything's gonna be hunky-dory. I wonder if I can shoot this mini music video with my laser blaster. What do you think about it? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What was that? Okay, I knew you were coming. That was you. Okay, what happens if I do one of these? Bam! Ooh, that's nothing! And we're slide and yay, here we are. This actually might be the only way to get here because no, there was a way out, so there must have been a way in. I don't know, but I don't remember it. At least I got to experience that all again. Thank you. Now I'm going.
Okay.
What do you guys do here? Freddy! Oh, Freddy can't find me. Looks like I'm on my own. Interesting.
Okay. No, more. More!
That wasn't so bad. Not so bad, not so bad. The kitchen is right down there. There's security bots patrolling it, so I'm assuming that's a good sign. Because that means they expected me to be here, which is why they updated the things that are in here. They said, oh, the laundry. Right. Good thing I didn't go through the laundry again. I would have lost my mind.
Cheeks. Just a little bit extra shake. Okay, now.
Okay.
Need to like.
My brain.
I mean, now I need to do the eyebrows, but also I'm gonna
Or was there
cut some more of the bottom of the chin off. Just because I want to shape that a little mo. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I'm going to cut off some of this mouth.
All service team attendance is mandatory. There will be cake. That's quite a late meeting. What you doing that late? Whatever. Okay, so in here. So first and foremost, there must be some way that I lead Chica in here. Probably I make another pizza or something like that. You know what I mean? But also the wire. I remember following the wire. Yes. Okay, so the wire was over here. The wire's going up there.
Stunning. I'm gonna cut some of the back of the head off later, but not now.
That's fine. I have my laser blaster. If you try anything.
Are there actually subtitles? Because that would be so funny. Like, just like snip, 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 snip. I'll read your comments in a minute. And finish up. Oh, actually. Well, I'm at a little break point. Let me get back to the eyes.
So I primed it. What I should do is get Chica over here, shoot her in the eyeballs when she's in the...
Oh, by the way, this live has been going on for a hot minute, so I'll end the live in about I'll go for 2 hours and 30 minutes, so I'll end it in 12 minutes or something like that. So, yeah. In the meantime, I will catch up on your little chatter. What have you guys been talking about?
Come on, look close, don't be shy, come on.
Watching Markiplier, sneaky, sneaky. I love trick-or-treating, but mostly stay at the door to scare kids when they knock. Oh my god, you are my favorite person for that. I love that you scare kids. Oh my god. My whole neighborhood went trick-or-treating. I think with fursuit makers, it's also quality of suits, like people who are starting out some people commission small-time makers. Yeah, that's very true. Whenever you're starting out, obviously your quality is not like amazing the first time. So that's why I recommend getting a job so you have that steady stream of income, and then just doing suits on the side so you can improve your quality while still making money. And you can make money both ways. I got so emotional trick-or-treating last year. I went back to my old neighborhood, but it was so dead compared to how it was. I feel that in my soul. Like, oh my god, it was so dead this year. I want to get I want to get into fursuit making, but I can't draw that well, even though everyone says I can, and I lose motivation. Definitely don't sell yourself short, because the way that I drew when I first started making suits, first of all, I drew crazy. Like, I thought it was so good, and then I go back and look at my art, and I'm like, ooh, girl, compared to what I can do now. So, just so you know, keep your chin up and just keep practicing. Like, you just need to believe in yourself. Like, you can do it, trust me. Like, and you don't have to draw before you can make suits. I did not know how to draw, but I knew how to craft. So my first suits were way better than the way I knew how to draw. So trust me, you don't need to draw first. In your opinion, what's your favorite suit you've done? My favorite suit is the video game character inspired suits. So that would be my personal suit. Well, my personal suit, of course, Phelan. But she's not video game inspired, but yes, obviously my suit is the best. I'm just kidding. But suits that I've made for people, Two-Tone and Connor. Connor was a husky that I adopted after the owner couldn't take care of them anymore. And I love having him as my own personal character now. And then Two-Tone, because he is a Lombax hybrid, and a Lombax is a species that is a species from the game Ratchet and Clank, which was the very first game that I played in my life when I was younger. So I have an attachment to Lombaxes, and I love Ratchet and Clank. So Two-Tone, and I have my own personal Lombax character, Terry, which I love her to death. So yeah, those are my two favorite suits that I've made before. And then, okay. My mom was really disappointed with the lack of trick-or-treaters this year. We usually run out of candy with the whole bag was left. I know. I did the same thing. I bought candy and like whole bag was left. And I was like, ugh. The kids that did come seem like they wish they were doing something else. Aw, that's so sad. Glamrock Bonnie. Yes, I love all the bunnies in Glamrocks. I was mad in security breach. We don't see Bonnie at the daycare. See Bonnie, my favorite, is the daycare attendant. I hate the daycare attendants. I don't hate them, but they're just like down there in my list of like, they're like Foxy, where I'm just like, eh. But no, I love them. Do you play Minecraft? If so, are you looking forward to the Vibrant Visuals update? I actually haven't played Minecraft in a long time, because recently I've been playing Ark. I love Ark because dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Like the fact that I just get to ride a Spinosaurus. Yes. Like, I tamed so many dinosaurs. I love it. But I would like to go back to playing Minecraft. Like, I just haven't played it in a long time because I've just been busy with art. But I love Minecraft so much. That is like my go-to just chill night by myself game. I love Minecraft. If you had to pick your favorite BCS suit, it would be Minky, due to the innovation that Phelan did to make the character real. I love Minky. Minky is amazing. Like, I went all out on Minky. I was just like, I gotta make this the way that it needs to be made. Like, I love how Minky turned out, and I love that she loves that suit so much. I'm glad we all love it. Nice tie. I love the Kimono Tiger and Protogen. Oh, Chloe actually is the one who owns the Kimono Tiger. Yeah. I hope I'm unbiased, but I have to be unbiased and not choose the suits I own. Yeah, no, Chloe is actually the owner of the Kimono Tiger Haruhi. Like, that was my first time making a kimono too. I was actually, it was a task, because kimono dimensions and everything are just so much different from like an average fursuit that's supposed to fit your head tight. Ooh, that Kimono Tiger was a challenge. Collage and Quenchy are up there too. Oh, I love Quenchy. Quenchy's, it was my first dragon after many years of not making a dragon. Like, I've only made one dragon before that, and it was back in 2019 when I was just starting out. So I love that Quenchy is like another dragon example that I could have. Subtitles. You make a good point, ASMR. You ever think about streaming to Twitch? Not really a lot of fursuit makers on there. I thought about it. Twitch is just like really picky and sometimes a little hard to stream to. especially when using like background sounds. Like, if they caught this Markiplier, they would like ban me or something like that. I don't know. I just haven't streamed on Twitch too often, but I can definitely start. Like, why not? But also, I don't have a lot of followers on there, so I'm just like, meh. So, like, you know, no one's really gonna be watching it. Also, I just haven't really figured out Twitch that much. I know how to use YouTube way more than I know how to use Twitch. Is it hard to breathe in? I don't know if you're talking about a fursuit, but my fursuits are actually pretty easy to breathe in because of their big mouths. Like, my suits have giant mouths, so you can breathe perfectly fine. My friend actually made that comment. She was like, oh my god, I can breathe, like, for the first time, because her suit has, like, a closed mouth and, like, barely any breathing room, so she was, like, very shocked. That's a good idea. I shall make a Minecraft server for furries. Yeah, my friend actually has a Minecraft server for furries. You should totally do that. People would probably definitely join it. What would you do if a local couple is trying to run a smear campaign against me and my suits due to me not gifting them sometimes fursuit related? I do not know what that means. And you might have to rewrite that because I don't know what that is. A smear campaign? I do not know. Yes, please. I want to play with other furries. That would be really cool. They run one Telegram chat in the area and believe themselves poppy furs, and they told me they are owed this item due to being in the fandom for 10 plus years. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Just random. A smear campaign Fursuit against me and my suits due to not gifting them something. I mean, I've gifted a lot of people fursuits, and just don't let them punk you. That's actually my advice. Just don't let those people punk you. What are they gonna do? Like, people can say stuff about you, and people are gonna say stuff about you because furries are terrible, and I can say that with confidence because, yes, furries are terrible. Like, and it's not even just furries. People are terrible, and they just want to get their way and all that. So just don't let them punk you. Just ignore it. Like, the best thing to do for that kind of stuff, ignore it. It'll go away. Trust me. It's been a mood killer for me. Yeah, the best thing you can do, just ignore it. Ignoring, it's gonna suck, but ignoring and just moving about your life is the best thing you could do. If I had enough money, I would definitely commission you to make my son Doodle. I love the name Doodle. Hello, Fenton. Welcome back. I'm just reading the comments because a lot of people have been coming and going, so I'm just like reading these and catching up with you guys. Yeah, I totally. If you'll watch on Twitch, then I'll happily stream on Twitch. I should like actually put my tags. Like, I'm gonna work on that later tonight. I'm gonna like put like little things on this video so you can like go to the links and stuff, because that would make a lot of sense. So people can actually go do stuff. Anyway, compared to More for Less in my BCS suit, BCS is a lot more comfortable and breathable. Thank God. I'm glad you can breathe in it. Chloe is an endurance test because she was made front heavy. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of suits these days are made like front heavy and stuff like that. Especially well, actually, you know what? I can't talk. I can't say anything. I never made them. But I was gonna say Chloe was definitely one of the, I believe, earlier More for Less. So I don't know what their quality is like now. So I don't know. Thank you for stopping by, Alien Freak. Ignore the take distances. Ignore and take distances best. Yes, I completely agree with Bernito. Doodle is a puppy shark. I love that. Chloe, thick. Chloe's such a cute suit. I love them. Oh my god, y'all should have seen Chloe's. Okay, if you saw my video recently, my Tex Fairy Fiesta video, and Chloe's thick thighs, so good. So good. Chloe made those thighs herself, and I love them so much. Like, oh my gosh. It just gives so much more character and dimension to Chloe, like the suit, because Chloe's always been a plantigrade suit, but like, if you've seen Chloe's reference sheet, she's like a digigrade toon suit. So like, Chloe just did so good making the legs. I love thick Chloe. It just, yes. One of those people who wanted a More for Less suit, and then people were doing the breaded and Bread? Oh, beware. Okay, I was like, bread? Would you ever come to MFF? You know what? I would not go to MFF unless I was a guest of honor and they brought me to MFF and I get to stay in that main hotel. Because I think the way MFF is run, absolutely not. I am not going through that lottery system. I'm not paying all that money just to possibly not have the best time. So unless they invite me as a guest of honor, I'm not going to MFF anytime soon. So, no. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, so now that I've caught up with everything. But anyway, yeah, no, and I'm not saying I wouldn't go to MFF. I just do not think it is worth the money with the way that it is run currently. It's just kind of like very overpopulated. The con is, and the con space is not great. And this is just from what I've heard. Like, I haven't been, so I don't know. But from what a lot of people say, yes, it's fun, but it's just like not worth it type thing. So, you know.
Mystery mix. That's right. I'm looking for ice cream.
Oh, never mind. I was about to put my mask back on. I was like, what am I doing? Anyway, I need to
That was an ice cream parlor.
do this.
Maybe messages. There's a Princess Quest 1 machine somewhere in the building, an actual stand-up arcade.
Right, now I gotta add some.
Why port it to an arcade?
Actually, I think that'll be fun.
Why port it to arcade? That is an excellent question.
Oh.
Is that a clue that I'm supposed to go to the arcade and look for the Princess 1 thing? I mean, I know I'm supposed to go find the Monty mystery mix, but this message is a little strange. Why would you port
This message was brought to you by me.
There was something to do about that. Fredbear's Nom Nom Bits, the Bed Maker, Mega Void, Multi-Match. Hey.
I wish I could actually get the eyes a little bit more vibrant, but I don't have,
House of the Bear.
like, I wasn't able to mix colors to, I think I didn't have, like, enough mixing type colors to get close, but they're still pretty.
And I'm gonna put stars in his eyes. Actually, it looks really good on camera. I'll give myself enough credit.
I'd play all of these games. Worst Wild.
Right. That's the highlight under the eye, so it pops and it looks really pretty.
Okay. Nah. I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but I'm not really here to go super deep. If this is like a side quest Easter egg thing, milk spoiled. Very fun. Very fun. Alright, let's go get that ice cream. There's gotta be something back there that I didn't see. Or like some kind of freezer or something that I could look in to find the Monty mystery mix. But what would happen if I get the Monty mystery mix and then it just seems like, you know,
Okay.
Chica would be really
One of those is bigger than the other, but it's fine. I'll just
I'm not about that. I don't have time to deal with the advances of animatronics. Hello, Monty mystery mix. Was it down there and I just didn't look hard enough? That seems very likely. Ew.
But that can easily be fixed if I just take a little bit of black paint.
Definitely not. Let's see it here. Unless it's up there.
Fix
Is
it.
that the Monty mystery mix? Oh, didn't make it.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Perfect.
What are you doing up there?
Perfect.
I can see it. I could try to go, this isn't much for, like, the movement isn't good enough for you doing stuff like that. So the Monty mystery mix must be up in the ice cream area.
Okay.
They said
Wonderful.
something about them
And
putting
this
it
is
away.
the
I remember there
test.
being a message.
Just put the eyes over. Oh my god, they look like eyes. Look how pretty they are from a distance.
Mischief, you know, hide the mix. Behind to the frozen ice cream.
And I'm gonna put stars on it, but I have to wait till this glue for the
There must be another path to get through.
stuff in words. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I gotta
That's
fix some of
what
that
I'm
purple.
gathering from this. Because if this isn't behind the bowling alley.
Hello. If you need me, take a look. If you have a little piece of scrap foam, it's great for like wiping off the water and switching colors. It's good. It's good
It's kind of
stuff.
confusing when everything is in a
It's a little
box.
life hack for ya.
Looks like it's over there because the art on the thing was like that box. Anyway, I got it now. So now that I have that, I go to the trash compactor, I smash Chica to bits, I grab her Eyeballs? No, she didn't have the eyeballs. She had something else. Earballs. She had something.
Her voice box, Mark, you idiot.
I don't remember what it was specifically, but I know she had something else in a ball shape that I'm going to extract from her smoldering corpse. Which is exactly what I've always wanted to do.
Okay.
And game on! Hi. Hello, hi. Yes, I do, actually.
Wonderful. Alright, go back to your corner. Go back to your little... over there. I'm gonna put little diamond stars in his eyes because it'll match his character. Like Haruhi. Haruhi had little diamonds in their eyes.
Yeah, I got Koi about a year before the tea on Morpholess. They were super thick. Oh wait, what am I reading? Come to the UK. We have like cons besides Muzzle, but the UK still has some great places to check out.
Honestly, if I went to the UK, I would just go to the UK. I wouldn't even go for like a con. I would just go. UK has always been one of the places that I just wanted to go to. Like, it's very rare that I want to, like, go somewhere. Like, the UK has always been, like, because I've always been very attracted to the British accent, Ignis. But, yeah, no, I've always wanted to go to the UK. It's just one of those places where it's like, oh, I want to go to the UK. I grew up around that type of culture. Not culture, but, like, a lot of things that I watched were inspired by the UK, so it's just like, oh my god, I want to go to the UK. So, yeah. I had to think just now. I was like, am I hungry? And I'm like, no. Yes. I'm gonna eat an orange. I was like, maybe I'm hungry. I don't know, though. Now I gotta cut these eyebrows. Snap, snap! Oh, yeah, for the person I'm actually supposed to be making this video for. So, when doing the eyebrows, I'm just going to line them up at the top. And then once I get the eyes, I'm gonna, make this more concave and, like, work them into the eyes. But as of right now, you want it to, like, taper toward the front of the face, taper toward the sides, and then kind of go straight, to match the top. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let me just cut.
All that lovely bowling alley for a bit of ice cream in the back.
And then this needs to be more because it's tapered. But I'm not going to cut the bottom part yet, because again, I want to work with the eyes.
Down there, I either put the ice cream mix in the trash compactor, or I...
This needs to just match up.
That's really the only option that I have. There's no way that
Excuse me. Sorry, that was gross.
Freddy? No Freddy here either.
Oh, yeah, wait. I need to put my mask back on. I know better.
It's a straight shot, but I got a laser if it's not. It is interesting that there's been kind of like...
Trying to get this up in my nose.
Oh my god! You guys... Oh, where? Stop. Okay. So do I... What do I do? I'm in the trash compactor. Do I use Monty Mystery Mix in the kitchen compactor? Okay.
So same thing with this side. Just kind of taper it off towards the brow.
Where is it? There it is. Hey, Chica, go get it. Oh my god, stop that. Okay, if you could not. Can you come get this? It's Monty Mystery Mix. It's Mystery Monty Mix. Mega Monty Mystery Mix. Where I am. Don't tell her. You told her.
Stunning. Even though they're gonna have to look weird like this, because I gotta wait until I cut out the eyes. Okay. But in the meantime, oh no, I can actually like kind of take off a little bit. Just not too much. Oh, forgot, I have to post. Fun fact, I've been posting, well, since yesterday. I've been trying to post 3 times a day, because there was this account where it was like, I post 10 times a day, and it grows my followers. And I'm just like, who has that much content? Who has time for that? And what? So, especially when everything is reels now, so it's not like you just post pictures. Like, I'm just not reposting, but posting stuff that I just wouldn't post just cause. And I'm just seeing if that method actually works, because apparently it does. So, whatever. Yeah, so apparently I need to... I'm literally looking at people's stories and I should be posting. Anywho. But, yeah, apparently you're just supposed to post, like, a lot. Because, first of all, your followers wouldn't know, but also your content isn't always fed to your followers, like, every single day. So it's fed to new people. Like, it is... It's hard to explain, but basically, you just post every day, multiple times a day, and it gets fed to, like, new people and other people. So it's just, like, a weird concept, and it's kind of annoying to me, because I just feel like I'm posting crap. But also, I can see how it's working, because I'm at least getting, you know, engagement, I guess, in, like, different areas. Like, I'm not getting a bunch of likes. I don't care about likes. I never have. But, like, it's at least, like, getting my stuff out there so I can, like, you know, people can see it. Not to mention my but it has been making my Facebook pop off, so I'm not mad. Which, if you're not on Facebook or you're not automatically posting stuff to Facebook, you should definitely do that. Like, I have it on automatic post to Facebook, but yes, you should, like, definitely, like, automatically post to Facebook. Like this. Like, I would not post this. This is so... What? But, I mean... Well, I'm not going to post that right now. I'm going to post something else. Just like another whip of Cindy or something. Where are my whips of Cindy? Oh yeah, I'm just going to post like a eyelash whip or something like that.
Wow, don't like that. Can't press that. I guess this way I go. Monty, are you done? Oh, my
Give me
God.
1 second.
Oh, my God.
Actually, I will post after the live, so I'm not going to do this during the live. Because that is just disrespectful.
That is horrifying. Why is that like that? Why would that ever be like that? That's the worst. Okay. Cool, thanks.
Oh, little Eyebrow. So cute. This is also why I don't get on Instagram, because I'm just like, oh, let me go like my friends' posts. Which is not a bad thing. I'm just also like, time wasting. Well, it's not wasting time if you're actually like liking your friends' posts. Like, that is important to me. Which, none of my friends have posted anything, so... So I'm fine.
Is this something someone else set up, or is there...
No, I'm actually just like looking at stuff on posts, so I'm gonna get off of this phone. Okay, anyway. Get off the phone! Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on my phone. I spend very little time on my phone, because I do not like wasting time. And I'm not much of a time waster though, so it's fine. But yeah, I've basically been trying to post like 3 times a day since yesterday. And just seeing what that does for me and seeing if it actually helps my engagement. Because it's not necessarily that I care about likes and stuff like that. It's if you're a business and a small business, you have to have engagement on your media. That's basically where you get your business. So, you know, I've been stagnant at like 19,000 followers, and I'm like, okay, I need to get this up. Gotta put that work in.
You are being incessant. I'm saying no, and you should take that for an answer. Oh my God. Okay, you are too much. I'm just looking around if there's any, like, secrets or something. But there doesn't seem to be, so I'm out of here. Oh, hey, where'd you come from? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, after I do these eyebrows, then I'm going to end the live. Because I don't want to berate y'all with just me a bunch of snipping and stuff. I'm going to start doing the eyebrows in a minute. I mean, not the eyebrows, the... Shoot! No, it's fine, never mind.
Excellent. Good.
Whatever.
Rickety. Okay. Can I fall off and die? I'm not gonna try. I don't know why I even had that instinct. I'm really not gonna jump into this pit to test whether or not I can die or not. Oh my god! I don't know when the last time I saved.
There's a bird on the window! Oh, I wish I was able to flip the camera fast enough. There was a little bird just sitting there chilling. It was so cute. He just sat there and was like, hey, what are you doing?
Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm not too far. I'll be right back. Okay.
I like birds.
Now, I'm not gonna jump into the pit. I'm just not. I won't. I refuse. I shan't. I shan't. I girl date with those. Oh my god, I almost fell in the pit. I'm not gonna jump in the pit. Even my game is trying to pull me into the pit. I'm not gonna jump into the pit. Why would I do that? That'd be very dumb. Be very dumb. Be exceptionally dumb of me. I'd be big dumb. I'm not big dumb. Small dumb. Big
You should see the floor. The floor is a sight.
Big smart, big not small. Okay, just a few more of these generators and a few more nightmares to add on to my collection of horrors that haunt me in my dreams.
Also, so random, but like, again, thank you guys for joining this live. Like, you probably had other things to do, but I'm so glad you decided to stop by and watch. I think this is like a record for how many people have joined a live. Like, there's never been this many people before. So I'm very thankful and very grateful that you guys decided to stop by. And I really appreciate it.
Okay. Great. Good. I don't know where I'm going. Is this literally being held up by sticks? Because that seems to be a problem. There's a wire over here. I'm guessing the wire's gonna lead. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Oh. Yes. Excellent.
Excellent, said Mark also. Okay, so here's the base. I don't know if you remember what it looked like before, but here we are so far. This is your boy, and he's gonna look even better the next time I bring him on, and because I'm gonna do some more trimming and stuff. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. That's a good one to end on. Excuse me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining my live. Mwah! Kisses and hugs and all that good stuff. Bye.